basically what you got to do to put it onto your weapon. It's at the starting area. Make sure you're directly facing the statue to where your head lines up. Backstep 3 times. On the third one, do a delayed attack. Block, reverse roll, parry. Menu 3 times. There you go. Nice. Awesome. That's how you do it. I must get the finger. Random Australian, aka the tier list guy. That is correct. That is me. That is me, ya boy. So we're starting off with the Confessor. Okay, so the play is we're going to go all into strength. Literally. We might actually go... I'm not sure if we go to 15 faith and then use a 2-finger heirloom or go to 20 faith. I'm not sure what the play is there. I'm fat rolling at the moment. Bruh. I'm fat rolling still. Ain't no way. Okay, I need to wear a chest piece. This thing is heavy as fuck. The Ashavor scales with AR. It scales with AR. And it gets a B scaling in strength and a B scaling in faith. And being that faith boosts the holy damage, which we do not care about, we're going to go into physical. It actually, no, it does both. It does actually physical and holy. I thought it did mainly holy damage, but no. It actually does physical damage. As well. And at the moment, it actually... The weapon actually does more physical than holy. So being that it scales with your AR, it's actually going to be doing more physical than holy damage, which is kind of odd. But it is what it is. Whales are based. Not a single dude on PromSoft that likes holy. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I mean, thankfully, when testing out all this stuff, I'm actually like realizing that a lot of these weapons are not just doing pure holy damage. Because I thought Marika's hammer was pure holy damage. I thought the clean rod spear. I think the clean rod spear is pure holy damage. I lie. Siluria's tree is not. Maliketh's black blade. That one's not pure holy damage either. So it's pretty fun and interesting stuff. Fun and interesting stuff. Anyway, what have you guys been up to since we've last seen each other? It's been like a whole, like, 2 days. I don't know why I tried to pick that up. I didn't need that. I talked to the girl I'm dating again. It's still going well. I talked to the girl I'm dating. Well, I'm glad you're talking to a girl that you're actually dating. That's cool. Does she like hippos? Yeah, true. Honestly, I probably think that, do you guys think we want to fight a hippo or a rhinoceros? I think a rhinoceros is actually has more of a chance, right? Rhinos are cool. They got a big giant horn. I feel like they could fuck up a rhino, not gonna lie. Because I think they're both just as like meaty and thick. They're probably both... I think that rhino probably runs faster.
Have you heard, Asa, but you, I can play turning root to 80.
They're probably both like gonna lose, honestly. I don't think anybody wins that fight. It's like tank builds going up against each other. They do like terrible fucking damage. They'll probably die of exhaustion. Or hunger. Before any like actually kills each other. I don't know. But I think a fight to the death, I think a rhino beats a hippo. A white rhino can weigh 3,500 kilos. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I think a rhino can win that one. Because rhinos, I think they got like more meteor armor, right? They've leveled up their defense, you know? They have some decent stats.
You there. Could you help us out, Cully?
Oh, you there. I've shown her Bloodborne. She likes that I have multiple firearms in my room. She likes Bloodborne, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. I only date women that actually play real games like Fortnite and Among Us. Likes Bloodborne, daddy issues, likes spanking and choking. All green flags for me, based. Actually based. BDSM equals W? For real, for real? So why do all Bloodborne fans like BDSM? Why do all Bloodborne fans have a type? I don't understand. They like torture? But why is it Bloodborne fans like that? I mean, I guess it is pretty torturous playing at fucking 30 FPS all the time. Pretty cringe. You guys are like Bloodborne, like BDSM? Don't know about the guys. Do the guys that like Bloodborne even like women? That's the real question. Guys that play Bloodborne are usually fatherless. Jeez. Which one's the most straight Souls game? Because all of them are pretty gay. Like, all the Souls games are at least somewhat gay. Which one's like the straightest one? Demon Souls? I guess. Maybe. The straightest ones are the ones I haven't played. Sure. Inflicting your gay upon everything. It probably is Demon Souls. Scylla is 100% by, yeah, and Dark Souls 1 has like... That shit's incredibly gay. That's just as gay as Bloodborne. And then Sekiro is pretty gay too. He just follows around Kuro like all the fucking time. And he sims for him. That's pretty gay. This guy's pretty gay too, because I play it. Interesting thing to think about. Thought the child from Sekiro was a woman. Kuro? You thought Kuro was a... Bruh. Fair enough. Fair enough. Lord Kuro. I'm not sure how many females and historical Japan era get called Lord, but I skipped the cutscenes. Fair enough. Fair enough. Who actually like listens to cutscenes anyway, right? When I actually posted my cutscene tier list, everyone got so mad because I don't care for the cutscenes in these games. I really don't. I'm like, they can just be pictures, honestly. Like, they don't even need to be cutscenes. And everyone took that as like, oh my god. You must think the Marvel movies are really cool. You must think that the Marvel movies are like the greatest things known to man. So you're a loser. It's like, no. I think that they're fucking boring. Average Final Fantasy 16 enjoyer does, yeah. Look, Final Fantasy 16 has like thousands of fucking cutscenes, but like almost every single one is like has better animation than the ones in these games.
The best ER cutscene is the first cutscene where Gideon is talking about the devious Doo-Doo Devourer.
Devious Doo-Doo Devourer. I like that one. What's going on, Smelly? How's it going? I'm doing alright. We're gonna do a Maliketh's Black Blade Ashavor only run. So, yeah. It probably wouldn't be too bad. It probably might be a very easy run. Because I actually thought that it did mainly holy damage. But it actually scales directly off AR and it does mainly physical. And if I go all into strength, it's going to be doing a whole bunch of physical. So, easy run incoming, basically. Easy run incoming. Because I've been putting this up in like in the A tier, but if it scales a physical and it fucks everything up, it actually might be a B tier.
Holy weapons
S tier option.
seem to get better every run you do.
Holy weapons, yeah. The holy weapons have like really fucking amazing options. I think that magic and fire have better weapon options, but holy is right there. Holy is pretty much right there. Yeah, Marika Hammer is better than expected, and obviously things like the Halo Sight's really good, Siluria's Tree's really good, Envoy's Longhorn's really good. The Clean Rod Spear is actually better than expected as well. The Clean Rod Spear is actually pretty decent. And obviously Ordovis's Greatsword's fucking amazing. Like, the reason why half of those weapons are good is because, like, half of them actually do physical damage as well. So the reason why Marika's Hammer was actually pretty decent. Why the Siluria's Tree and Ordovis's, why the reason that they're good is because they actually mainly do physical damage. So they're not necessarily holy weapons. Anyway, because if all of those weapons actually scaled and did pure holy damage, they'll be fucking terrible. Marika's Hammer feels like the hammer version of the Ordovis's. Kinda. No, they're kind of different. Like, Marika's Hammer has a very decent AoE. So it's good at hitting like multiple enemies at once, whereas like Ordovis's is pretty much just like single target damage. And it's like extremely good damage, and it poise breaks like really fast. Like super duper fast. And you can fully charge it as well, so if you pair it with the Godfrey's icon. Anyway, speaking of which, talismans for this run, I'm gonna have to be Warrior's Jar Shard. What else? I don't even know. The Carrying Fairly Good Crest, that one's obviously a must. Let's split the damage and keep Holy bad, yeah. It's funny, if they went pure physical, actually would have been like a better option. But the added holy damage was pretty much like a nerf. I always added free damage on, I guess, but if they just took that holy damage and made it pure physical, it would have been a lot better. But even like the Black Knife run is actually pretty decent as well, and that does pure holy damage. So if this thing also is Destined Death and it does physical as well, then it's probably going to be a very big fat GG, honestly. When developing this game, they thought, how do we make these holy weapons good? Yeah, the way to make holy weapons good is to make them not do as much holy damage. Make them do some physical as well. Anyway, but obviously you get the Maliketh's Black Blade at Maliketh, so we use Cheat Engine at the beginning of the run. So it's actually perfectly fine to do the run. Anyway. Marika's cannot be charged, no. You cannot charge Marika's Hammer, as you cannot charge this thing as well. That's okay, though. I know, people are always fucking loud in this house, honestly. What else is new? And you gotta kill Alexander as well. This is a run where Alexander dies. How's my day off? It was alright. That was fine, I guess. It was a day off. Out of all the day offs, it was definitely one of them. I didn't really do much. Just chilled out with family. Ate some food. And that was about it. So I actually didn't get time to actually like work on a video as well. So normally I actually have a video like once every 2 days. No video today. Been slacking. Next video I'm actually might talk about the ranking of the starting classes, which is a useless video. But people still want to know about ranking of the starting classes, which doesn't really make much sense. The hate comments are always funny. They give you money by commenting. Not necessarily. Because sometimes you can reply to a comment just by being on like the notifications. I don't know, doesn't actually they don't necessarily have to click on the video and watch an ad to comment. But you could say that it adds towards the algorithm, which I don't even think is actually even fucking true. Because there's been plenty of videos where I've had like fucking so many comments. And so many likes, and yeah. The algorithm is a fucking lie. YouTube algorithm is a lie. There's no way to cheat that shit. Because I've had videos that get like how many fucking views, and there's like barely any fucking people commenting. Then I had other videos that get like piss poor views, and there's like fucking hundreds of comments. So I don't think that commenting actually means fucking shit. I keep fake debating those dudes, so I'll keep engaging. Bro, like the comments in that video are so bad. Like they were really bad. Like their logic was just so out of whack. It was really bad. Like every single comment, and I thought they made so much sense as well. Like I want to get every single one of those guys and put them into a fucking Discord call so I can just argue with them for like hours. I'd do it. I don't give a fuck. I love the big black blade. Yes, it is a very nice weapon. Aesthetically as well, it looks really cool. What I don't understand is why Destined Death is holy damage. Like, why is all the Destined Death stuff holy damage?
The first video of you I've watched was going over all the great swords. That was a year ago.
Oh yeah, my old reviews, my weapon category reviews from back in the days. Those are terrible videos. Yeah, but what's the lore reason? Because like, wouldn't Destined Death, wouldn't that be like, I don't know. Wouldn't that slay gods? Why is it holy damage? It was fucking garbage, but I had decent info. Yeah. It did. It did. There was some useful information for the time when it got released. Nowadays, all that information is pretty accessible just by going to the wiki. It's holy because it comes from the Elden Ring. But like, where did Destined Death come from again? I don't even know. So Destined Death came from the Elden Ring? Is it like part of one of the powers? And isn't like Destined Death supposed to be good against like demigods? So why doesn't Destined Death just do more damage to like demigods and stuff? But instead all the demigods are pretty much resistant to anything Destined Death because it does holy damage. It doesn't make any sense. But surely there's other stuff that have come off the Great Ring. The fuck? Climb up the ladder.
Will my Xbox get pregnant if I nut on the disc?
Yes. But isn't there any other powers that have come off Great Runes that are not holy damage? Did like Mogwin have like any powers come from the Great Rune? Because he doesn't do any holy damage. Right? The Lord of Blood is weak to blood. I think the reason why they did that is because he actually uses the Lord of Blood Exaltation Talisman. So when you actually proc bleed on him, he actually gets buffed. So that's probably part of the reason as to why they made him weak to bleed. So when you bleed him out, he gets a very fat, solid buff. So not necessarily weak to bleed. I don't know why the fuck he's 80% resistant to fire though. That makes no sense. No boss in this game should be 80% resist to anything. Anything. It makes no sense. It's just stupid. It's just stupid. Like, why is he 80% resist to fire and the fire giant is 50% resist to fire? Like, what the fuck? Like, 50% should be the maximum resistance that anything is resistant to. Like, why is Radagon 80% resist to fucking holy damage? What's the fucking what's the thought process behind that? Like, Elden Beast, you can kind of get it because maybe he's like made up of holy damage. You can make a claim for. I don't fucking know if he's even made up of holy damage. Who fucking knows? But even then, I'd still only make him like 50% resist. Just for like balancing. And then Renala's like 80% resist to magic because she does magic damage. It's like, what the fuck? What? It's like, I'm using a build that I'm using holy damage. Does that make me resistant to holy damage now? None of it makes any fucking sense.
To determine if you had, it seems torrent, whereas I may there is, but I can take gathering place.
None of it makes sense. Like, there's like holes in every single one of these plots in terms of like the lore and the balancing and shit like that.
Resistant to stabbing.
And the lore notes would be like, well, like, cause clearly there's lore reasons as to why. It's like, really though? They prioritize bleed magic over holy and fire. Oh, I don't know about fire. And only thing that I don't like about fire is that when it's raining, you're just doing less damage, which is just fucking stupid, honestly. I think that's just a stupid concept because there's no counterpart to that. There's no counterpart. Like, if it's like really sunny outside, you're gonna do more damage. So I was like, I don't know why. Which is part of the reason as to why I put it a bit lower in the list when I did my... You're so annoying! You never fucking do that. Always when I'm turning around, just does those fucking jumping attacks. If I stab a guy, does that mean I'm resistant to stabbing? Yeah, true. Shout out about lore nodes. You're the bigger nerd? Maybe I'm the bigger nerd, but like lore nerds are cringe though. I'm slightly less cringe. Get it right. At least I actually have something that I'm actually fucking passionate about to the point where you can actually call me a nerd with yourself, right? There's nothing that you're passionate about. You're just a loser in everything. And you should do exactly what that guy just did. In a video game. In a video game. Where, woman? Bro, you're in a Youwy chat right now. You in a Youwy stream. You're watching me play fucking Elden Ring, doing the most useless of fucking challenge runs. There is no women in sight. What do you mean? Passionate about sports? The bad ones, not even the good ones. You pretty like fucking croquet and stuff. And badminton. And hockey, but not even like ice hockey, like just regular hockey. And checkers, not even chess. Competitive checkers. What are women? A myth. Real men play pool and drink old fashions. What? So, Dankstars, are you sure that this girl actually likes when you play Bloodborne? So you introduced Bloodborne to her and she was like, wow, that's cool. I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe it. She likes horror, so yeah.
Actually, this quest line's actually really cool. So basically what happens is that this girl's actually a prostitute, and then basically when she dies, she actually has this umbilical cord, and you have to like eat her umbilical cord. And it gets this really secret ending. It's like, oh my god, wow. That's really cool.
Anyway. The free poo. What is this?
Who's black?
He's not black. He's
Me,
black,
I
right?
support black people. You, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway. What's going on with the audio sounds? What? Is my audio fucked up? I didn't explain the quests. I just killed Gascoigne. Was she turned on by that? Black businesses and black prostitutes? Based. Absolutely based. How am I supposed to know? 0 res. When I say a Destined death run, I thought of the Black Knife and not the Black Blade. Because I've already done the Black Knife. So we're gonna do the this one now. This one might be like 10 times easier, I'm not gonna lie. This would probably be like a fucking speed run. Look, the way you're supposed to know is that after you kill the boss, you turn to her and be like, did that turn you on? And then it'll be a simple yes or no question. And she'll be like, no. Watching you play Bloodborne and kill an early game boss does not turn me on. She sits on my lap from time to time. Is that something? That's progress. We take this. Mr. Grandote, what's going on, man? How are things? Bro, I got poisoned instantly. Damn. I thought of the incantation, not the weapon. You all thought wrong then. True. I think that the incantation is actually going to be straight up garbage because that does pure holy damage, which is not what you want. And I don't think that actually scales with anything. I think it actually stacks with other things. I'm not sure if you can actually stack the Black Blade stuff. The Destined Death. I don't know, can you? Can you stack Destined Death with other Destined Death? I don't think you can. I should have no-hit Gale instead of killing an early game boss. True. I think you kill the boss and be like, yeah, that was actually the hardest boss in gaming history. You just don't understand. And to like really like prove the point as to how hard the boss is, just give her a controller that has like mad stick drift. And just tell her the wrong controls. So she like dies in like instantly. Then you'd be like, yeah. It's pretty hard. Just like me.
I could have killed Covetous Demon and said it was
The Black
difficult.
Knife and the Black Blade
She
can do
wouldn't
the same
know.
debuff on max HP. Can do the same? What can I wait, you can stack? I think you can stack 2 tops. So 2 different sources, so you can't like use it back to back and all stack. Nice jumping skills, dumbass. Holy shit, I'm so bad at this game. Could have killed the Covetous Demon and said it was difficult, she wouldn't know. True. She wanted to watch horror, but I'm a pussy. Whoa. Whoa. She's like, let me watch... It's like, let's watch a horror movie together.
Actually, better yet, what you should do is actually watch me play Bloodborne. It has a lot of horror themes. There's this one questline in the game where like, you're killing Father Gascoigne, which has 2 daughters. And those daughters are trapped into an apartment building.
Is that how it went? Make it sound like much worse. Of course I'm gonna make it sound much worse. Because it's funny when I do. Look, bro, at the end of the day, you're actually conversing with a woman, and the rest of us are not, so that's a W. That's a W. Good job, man. 175? Bro, you people are fucking crazy. 30 centimeter difference. I talked to my mom. Nice. Same. I talked to your mom too. You didn't measure it? And how do you know? Okay, level up. Okay, so this requires... Okay, so what I do in terms of talismans, do I use the 2-finger heirloom and just have that equipped the entire time? No. No. We're gonna go to 20 faith because I can just use the 2-finger heirloom. Yes. Yes, that's the play. Okay, cool. And then strength, I forget what strength I need to be at. 23, apparently. There you go. 15 endurance. Damn. That's fucked up. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with the 2-finger heirloom to go to 25 faith, so I can use golden vow, because this has a 20 faith requirement. Other talismans will be the warrior's jar shard, obviously the carrying fairly good crest, because this thing consumes 40 whole FP. Which might be a reason to not put it into the S tier. Our Sacred Scorpion Charm, not really, because we're actually going to go all into Strength. So this thing is actually going to be doing, like, barely any fucking holy damage, not going to lie. So barely any holy damage. Ritual Sword, yeah, definitely Ritual Sword. As for... What should I do for a seal? Of course, a crystal too. We're gonna go with a strength crystal too. I'm not sure what else we would go with. Let's go like the holy tier as well. I don't know. Because the holy tier is gonna give you like the same benefits as the sacred scorpion charm, but this without like the negative side effects. So I guess it's free damage. I think actually you probably benefit more if actually going to dexterity, which I think at plus 10 you get like a descaling in dexterity. I think maybe, I don't know, probably not. Where did the name Youwy originate from? It's my nickname. It's just my IRL nickname. It's what it has been called. It's just like a shortened version of my actual real name. Because when you live here in the great country of Australia, everybody has to shorten your name. It is just the law. Doesn't matter what your name is. Doesn't matter if it's only like 3 characters long. They'll find a way to make it shorter. They will find a name.
I know your
way.
real name, Youwy.
Yes, that's my real name. Okay, then we get Golden Vow, and we actually can get Flame Growing Strength as well, because it's going to be doing a bunch of physical. So have your old YouTube linked in your Discord bio? But actually, I don't really care. It's not a fucking secret anyway. It's a tribute to my real name, Yuri. Yes. It is a tribute. Since Ash of War only run, then all the separate ashes or slashes will do holy damage plus the Destined Death. No, it actually scales with your weapon skill. No, it scales with your AR. I don't need to go that way. That's what the wiki says. It says that it scales with AR and not holy damage. I just talk about like the first part of it is AR and the extra attacks they only do holy damage. Wait, I don't think the wiki actually specified. Okay, the weapon art causes the user to do the right horizontal after the blade. Okay. Damage scales with weapon AR and deals split physical and holy damage. The amount of physical and holy damage depends on the stat investment. Faith increasing holy and strength and dexterity increasing physical. It doesn't specify. It doesn't specify if the after attacks or the slashes, if they do pure physical or
When
pure
is the
holy.
gym IRL stream?
The fucking gym IR? Get the fuck out of here. You guys aren't getting free content of me doing squats. Are you kidding me?
Hayato, 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 Hayato.
The fuck is wrong with you?
Hayato, 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 Hayato.
Thank you for that comment. The 2 slashes at the start do physical, and the Destined death slashes at the end do holy damage. Interesting. Is this confirmed? Why doesn't the wiki have this information? I mean, it does make sense. Does make sense. By the way, isn't the chunk of your damage going to be coming from... I don't know. What actually does more damage? Like the weapon part of the attack or the... Obviously it depends on your stats, but... Slash the type of physical bozo. I think it was just trolling. I don't think he actually knows what the fuck's going on in this conversation.
Great awesome vid were epic.
He's the guy from this meme. He is my inspiration. What meme? He called me bozo. Ban him? No. Giant Dutch meme? Oh, that guy? Yeah, I've seen the meme. I think I've seen the meme. Yeah. He's Dutch. Does make sense. Vid? Yeah. Give me a sec. Anyway, that's enough fucking runes. That's enough runes. Okay, what the fuck is this? A short. Fair enough. Fair enough. Understandable. You checked your Discord DMs? No, fuck off.
Well, I presume. Oh, I have
What did you send me?
so perhaps.
Purchase, Somber, 3, 4. Oh my god. That's fine. Use this. All as well. All as well. From 2 days ago, I actually never checked my Discord DMs, not gonna lie. There's probably so many famous people that are messaging me. Why is this shit so expensive? Can't I just level it up myself? I just want to level it up myself. Can I just craft it myself? And upgrade it? I fucking hate you. I hate this game. I really do.
TTS the link, you don't watch it now.
If you TTS the link, I'm just gonna time you out. Like it's pretty simple. What the fuck is this? Fair enough. That was hilarious. Anyway. Thank you for linking me that. Like, I don't watch fucking XQC. I'm not gonna get these fucking, like,
Carl
inside
Jr.
jokes. Like, I
or
don't...
McDonald's.
Carl's Jr. I don't know what the fuck Carl Jr. is. We don't have that over here. You're asking me this. Anything bigger than 1.8 is a giraffe? Probably. Probably. Anything taller than me is just annoying. It's not an inside joke? Well, I just didn't get it then. Anyway, let's kill his ass. I was like, what the fuck? Why didn't it do any damage? There we go. Get him out of here. Okay. Wait a minute. Put this on. Let's go back. Blasphemy? What's blasphemy?
Well, then I presume.
Strengthen. I still can't even... Oh my god. What I don't understand is that why, like, these weapons have to have, like, very specific numbers to, like, level up. 3,075? Why does it, like, be, like, just 3,000? Why not just 3,000? Is like, specific formula and every single weapon is different because based on whatever the fuck it is? I don't know. Who knows? Okay, what am I doing now? Okay, we have a +4 weapon. We have the Warrior's Jar Shard. We're gonna put on the Strength tier. We're gonna get Flame Growing Strength and a Golden Vow. And then we can, like, kind of start the run. We don't have either.
You already noticed, but did you know the cost of runes to upgrading depends on the weight of the armament?
The cost of runes to upgrade weapons depend on the weight. Is it actually the weight? I don't know. I don't know what actually went into it. I knew, like, everything was different, but I didn't know it was actually the weight. That's interesting. That's very silly. That is very silly. I thought it, like, differed by, like, weapon class, kinda, to an extent. I actually never knew it was weight. Seals are very cheap to upgrade. Interesting. So why isn't upgrading, like, a weightless seal just cost nothing? It's probably just, like, a base amount, and then it's, like, incrementally gets more expensive, I guess. Where am I going? Here. They want you to think that Faith is for poor people? Because FromSoft developed the game. Interesting. Interesting. What I'm gonna do. He's gonna teleport right in front of me. Wow. The one time he doesn't. You're a dick. The one time. Because you're jamming sharp rock in a seal to make it more potent. Yes, that is true. You gotta put smithing stones inside of your seal to make it better. To make it have more in-can scaling. It makes a lot of sense.
Video.
Makes a lot of sense. I actually kill this guy because he does have the holy or the sacred scorpion charm.
Ill TTS the entire Bible.
And then you just get timed out. Like, I don't understand. Like, it's not hard math. Nice. Actually, I forgot to drink this. Bro, that made this shit so much faster since what it used to be. That's crazy. Nice. Probably not going to use a Sacred Scorpion Charm, but we'll get it just in case because it's on the way. This is going to be an easy run. Easy run. Because I was going to make a video talking about or ranking the, like, Remembrance boss weapons. the Remembrance boss weapons, but like, I haven't actually played and done a playthrough with all of them yet. Like, obviously I've tested them all out, but I haven't done an entire playthrough. So this was actually one of them that I still wanted to play through. Yeah, we're gonna get the Filigree Talisman after this. We got Flame Growing Strength, and then we'll go to the Outer Plateau to grab the Golden Vow. And then we're gonna get the... Actually... Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. Jellyfish Shield? No, the Jellyfish Shield's not gonna work. Jellyfish Shield will only be like something I use for spells. It doesn't work with Ashes of War. Because once you remove the shield, it gets rid of the buff. And when you have it on and equipped and you click L2, it does the Jellyfish Shield buff, so... Doesn't actually work. How to delete messages on Twitch. Yeah. You just gotta live with that one, my guy. Oh my god. Fair enough. I got what I wanted. I wish controllers had one more button so we could actually have a light, medium, and heavy attack. I still, if we actually had an extra button, they still wouldn't do that. They'd probably use it for something else. Because that would just mean having to, like, make animations and make different combos for, like, every single fucking weapon. Where am I going? Did I grab both talismans? I think I did. Because the thing is, they already like ran out of buttons as it is. Because one thing I wish they've always changed is like the way to try and like toggle between like spells and your items and shit like that. So if they had an extra button, I'd probably use that to make like a secondary pouch or some shit. Or somewhere you can actually like toggle between spells or something. I don't know. Another button for something more useful. We have light attacks, regular heavies, and charged heavies. Yeah. So I guess that is 3 attacks. I love women. That is an absolute lie. Flame Going Strength is for pussies who are afraid to die. Hala Shiburi question mark. Not using Hala Shiburi. Not quit to desktop. I never use Hala Shiburi. Ever. Ever. Unless I'm going with a faith build. Because like it's just... I understand why people always like bring up Hala Shiburi. I'm not talking about you guys. I'm thinking about that one fucking idiot I was arguing with. How he said that Flame Going Strength is only good at early game. Because at late game it sucks because Hala Shiburi is better. I'm like, you're actually the most stupidest fucking person alive. Not the most stupid, but definitely up there in terms of stupidity. Because one, Flame Going Strength, you take a whole bunch more damage. And it has like a 33 faith requirement or a 35 faith requirement. Something like that. So it's only good with faith builds. Or actually only works with the faith builds. Whereas Flame Going Strength has a 15 faith requirement. So all you need, literally all you need, is 10 faith. You can get the 2-finger heirloom, which you get right at the beginning of the game. That gives you a +5 to faith. You put it on, use the buff, and you can take off the talisman. And in a game where like everything does like so much fucking damage, Hala Shiburi is only good for like, you know, certain types of builds. Like people like that already know how to play the game. If you're on your first playthrough, I would never recommend Hala Shiburi at all. Ever. Ever. Literally ever. I disagree. That's fine. You're allowed to be wrong. Everyone's allowed to be wrong. Anytime manipulated the devs, why can't we vape an Elden Ring? Vaping is like ultra cringe. Like ultra cringe, like mega cringe. Super cringe. Like, if you want to kill yourself with... by injecting certain things into your body, why be a pussy about it and use vapes? Smoke some fucking crack. Weak-minded individuals.
Smoking is cool, cool face.
He broke my 2006. Okay, the fuck? First of all, the dollar sign goes at the beginning of the number.
Don't suck on a vape, suck on these nuts. Hey kid, wanna do drugs?
Yes. Can I equip something? I can equip some arms. There you go. Time on dank place. I don't know what to fucking do. I time people out when I feel like it. That joke was so unfunny. And you've never made an unfunny joke in your entire life. Smoke a cig like a man. Real men smoke crack, not vapes. Weak-minded. Okay, so I think the other tier we're gonna go grab is the holy tier. I kind of want to go back to the comment section now. Now that we're talking about these comments, I'm like getting stun locked and triggered. That I just want to go to the comment section and start like arguing with people. I really want to do it right now. I smoke sperm. Fake lean with friends? Fake lean. What's wrong with you people? Okay, I gotta grab the ritual sword talisman here as well. And then after we grab golden vow, we're gonna get the carrying fairly good crest. Cool. And then we can start killing some more bosses, and then it should actually end up being like a speed run. We'll honestly probably end up finishing this shit in like 2 hours. Starting from now. So how many of you guys actually like vape? How many of you guys actually do?
I'd rather get lung cancer and look cool than not get lung cancer and not looking as cool as me.
Fair enough. It's all about public perception. It's a necessary sacrifice. It's just necessary. I did not vape or smoke or drink. You're like the uncoolest person on the planet. Not even cocaine. But I do have women. Okay, but which one's actually more valuable though? Think about it. An alcoholic beverage? Or a family? Exactly. Checkmate. Atheist. Clown. Ban him.
So
Get him on
lung
our chat.
cancer is better than woman.
Lung cancer is better than women? Yes.
The slow self-death vibe cigarettes buffs your sex skills by 20%.
True. It's a passive buff. Look, dang souls, we get it. You're like 7 feet tall. You can pull some women. I'm happy for you. We have to keep rubbing it in our faces. trying my best here, okay? Sure. Smoking is cringe though. I'm shit at Elden Ring? Are you actually? How many of you guys are actually bad at the game? I need a show of hands of people that are actually bad at the game. My viewers can't be bad. What if you actually get into like an argument or a fight with like another content creator? Then it has to be like my viewers versus their viewers. I can't be having you guys represent me if you guys are trash at the game. What if like Rage Gaming comes by and then we have some like arguments and some beef?
Smoking is cringe dash nerd face.
And then we're gonna have like a massive
said no.
PvP
My
bout
mama
or
let
battle
me
or
have
some
her
PvE competition. I'm gonna need you guys to step your fucking shit up. Because I know I can beat Rage Gaming in any competition. But if you guys can't even beat his viewers... disappointing. Litany is the best incantation, changed my mind. Look. There's no need to change your mind. Because you don't have one. If you think Litany of Proper Death
What if I bend the
is
block
anywhere
with hop
near
out with the gat
close
instead of being shit at
to
Elden
being
Ring?
even a somewhat trash incantation. Because it is completely trash. What if I bend a block with the hop out with the gat instead of being shit at Elden Ring? Which is actually more valuable. What's more valuable? Having real world experiences, getting a job, finding a partner, or being good at Elden Ring? Think about it. Exactly.
I
What
may be
color?
a
Obviously
lackluster
red.
of a human being, but still will
Red
win on
is the
Rage
best color. It
Gaming
makes
on
you go
any
fast.
subject.
That's why when they ask me, it's like, why do you only last 3 minutes? It's because red is my favorite color.
So we bloods?
Yes. Maybe a lackluster of a human being, but still win. Still win on Rage Gaming at any subject. Fair enough. Like, I think Rage Gaming is a I think they're a good channel. I haven't actually seen their content lately, but we gotta start actually like looking at their videos again. Did I pick up that? I think I picked it up. The Golden Seed. Out of all the Souls games, which is the easiest? It's Demon Souls. Demon Souls is the biggest of easy. There's probably like a couple bosses that are kind of challenging. Like Flame Lurker. And Alant can be a dick. But like the whole game's pretty fucking easy. Elden Ring can be the easiest, but for your first playthrough, if you don't really know what's going on, I think Demon Souls is the easiest. I wouldn't say Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 1 has like some fucking bullshit areas and some bullshit bosses. But if like Elden Ring could be both like the hardest and the easiest game at the same time. Hardest and the easiest one. Because, like, obviously Elden Ring can have, like, the most bullshit fucking areas, bullshit enemies and bosses. But they give you the most tools to counter them. So you can go through the game with, like, certain types of weapons and a spam L2. And you'll literally be fine. But if you're having, like, the average, like, melee build on every single game, Demon Souls is, like, the easiest one. Because all the bosses just have, like, these certain types of gimmicks to them. To where they're like incredibly easy. They're all like really cool bosses. But they're incredibly easy. They have like two different like movesets, pretty much. They have like one combo, then they have like another combo, and like that's literally it. Mug is literally a gay pedo. You can just say he's a pedo. You don't have to say he's a gay pedo. That part wasn't necessary. No From Software fan I've met is gay. Have you been in this chat? How many gay people are in here? I've literally only known gay friends. True. I think most FromSoft fans that I've actually met are actually fucking gay. Ain't no way. You've never met a gay FromSoft fan. Anyway. I got burnt out by Elden Ring after I reached Platinum. Now I'm gonna have to play Bloodborne. Yeah, Bloodborne's kinda cool. It's an okay game. But no, I think Demon Souls is the easiest one. In like almost every way. Like everything about it is like streamlined in terms of like, you know, the magic and stuff. It's very similar to this game. There's just like sorceries and like miracles. There's like not many weapons. The upgrade system is pretty chill. It's very like linear-ish game. It's not like really open world. After you clear out one area, you can go to like the next Arkstone. Then go clear out that area.
Have you tried a Sekiro randomizer? Might be nice for a change of game.
I have not tried any type of mods in Sekiro. I have not. Everyone IRL has no taste in games. Nobody speaks about Bloodborne. It's more goated than GTA 5. I mean, because there's casual games. It's funny, it says IRL. There's casual games for casual gamers. And then there's fucking games for losers like us. Right? A casual gamer is not going to play Bloodborne and be like, this is amazing. They're going to be like, what the fuck is this bullshit? Where's the multiplayer? How can I have fun with my friends?
But what if I play both type of games?
Then you're fine. You're allowed to play whatever the fuck you want to play. There's plenty of people out there that probably play games like Elden Ring and stuff and then bro, load up Call of Duty and Fortnite and shit and FIFA.
Sekiro has a convergence mod, something alike, called Maelong the Shadow Reflect. So cool.
We might look into that. We might. Need to play some more like different stuff. But like, I still have like a bunch more playthroughs that I want to do on Elden Ring first before I start touching other games. Because in 2 months, Armored Core comes out and we're going to have to play that. We're going to have to play that. He said Fortnite was gay. How could he? How could he say such a thing? Sexualizing a children's game by calling it a gay. That's crazy. Damn. Killer, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome in. What's going on, bro? Let's consume this. Stay still. But I still remember when this thing was like slow as fuck. The man, it's so much faster now. That's some nice hyper armor too. Nice. That's some nice hyper armor. I need help with Radagon. Everyone stop what they're doing and help him out with Radagon. He needs help. What do you need help with? Do you want like someone to help you out in terms of like summoning, or you need like tips for him? You just gotta dodge. Get yourself some fire or a strike weapon because he's weak to both fire and strike damage. And he will get the clap pretty easily. I only attack him when after he does like a pirouette spinning attack. Because every other attack, there's pretty much not going to be an opening. Okay. I have 9 flasks. I think I'm missing a golden seed or 2. Yeah, I'm missing a golden seed. Which one did I miss? That one right there in front of my face. That's the one. Okay, so now we have pretty much everything for the run. Not really. We need the carry and Philly good crest. I lie. That was an absolute lie. Okay, so Golden Vow, Flame Going Strength, Physic. We need to get the Holy Tier. Flasks. We'll probably go into 4. 4 flasks. Let's go get the carry and Philly good crest. Me pulling up on Rage Gaming after you said Youwy was trash. Ain't no way Rage Gaming ever said anything bad about me. Me and Rage Gaming are tight. We're like this. We like this, you know what I'm saying? Shooting a 5-inch up build. Damn! Rage Games for casuals? Yeah, their opinions are kind of trash, not gonna lie. They have some pretty mid builds and some pretty mid opinions. Some things actually are pretty decent in. They have some pretty decent opinions in some things. But there's like 3 of them and they play like a bunch of different games. So like I can't really, you know, fault them for some stuff.
Should start a fake rivalry with other YouTubers to get more viewers and
That's
money.
true. Who should we pick though? We should put like a headpiece out on somebody, like have like a video and be like, these guys are the worst people in the Elden Ring community. Just like nitpicking through every single one of their videos and just like stop pulling up videos from like a year ago where they had like terrible takes. Extra life. They probably ban me from their website, even though I use it all the time. Wait, where the fuck is he going? Why did he walk away? I've never seen him do that. Where the fuck is he going? Elden Styles only run. I would literally rather shit in my hands, clap, smell them, find the nearest fucking frostbitten foot, and start eating on it than even
Why do
bother
the Albanorex
thinking
nut
about
when
doing something like
getting
that.
hit?
Rusty, Factor Life, IGN, IGN. Just catching strays. I'm not even like a Souls YouTuber. Just for no reason. Okay. And Zully? Damn. What did Zully do? Beef with Ember? True. I was like, reach out to him. I was like, hey, bro, do you want to do some collab? Want a collab or something? And he'd be like, no. Be like, wow. I'm taking that personally. Ember thinks Moog is good. I remember watching one of the Ember videos where he did a tier list of all of the Souls-like games. And then he talked about Lords of the Fallen. I was like, Lords of the Fallen is actually not even that bad at the game. It gets like a way too much hate. And he put it into like the D tier or some shit. Twit longer coming out. It's time to speak out. Yeah. Iron Pineapple is goated. Yes, he's great. Iron Pineapple is an amazing Souls YouTuber. Chase the Bro. Chase the Bro is kind of protected, but that'll be a good target though. He's a good PvPer. Cool. We have that acquired. Okay, so now we have literally all the talismans we need for the entire playthrough, except for... I don't know what else. Who knows? Anyway, let's go to the Slayer Crystal Tunnel. Stielovsky, he plays Genshin. Okay, that's enough reason to bully him, I guess. I remember Stielovsky actually made a video about me. A while back. Back when, like, Elden Ring first came out. He was making, like, videos in response to, like, my old original, weapon category reviews. And he was, like, disagreeing with, like, a lot of what I said. And then I messaged him in the video. I was like, bro, like, why are you hating, man? It's like, no, I'm not hating. It's like, in fact, everyone in the comment section is actually agreeing with you. And then, like, the next video that I made, he was, like, in the comment section, like, complimenting me. It's a good video, bro. It's like, thanks, man. I don't know, like, my content was mainly, like, PvE. And I was, like, talking from a PvP aspect. And he's a PvPer. I mean, to be fair, because I think he was reacting to, like, the Colossal Sword video that I made. And that was a pretty shit video because my opinions were kind of trash back then. Some, like, opinions were okay. But, like, obviously, it was, like, limited knowledge of the game. Because I was, like, testing out all these weapons. Can you go off the ledge, please? Thank you. Because I said, like, the Zweihander is kind of trash. And then I said the Star Scourge Greatsword is the best Colossal weapon. Or best Colossal Sword.
You have more subs
I think it disagreed with, like, a lot of it.
Youwy.
That was, like, a while ago, though. That was, like, when the game first came out. And my videos are getting, like, so many views because, like, I had, like, all the weapons, like, fully upgraded. Then I was testing them out. And then sharing my opinions. So, oh my god. So I was gonna be, like, wrong on a lot of that shit. Trying to get the water frame, the frenzy flame ending. You have more subs than Stileski, but Stileski is like a streamer. He's not a YouTuber. He gets like over like 100 viewers, right? Concurrent viewers on Twitch. He's a streamer that has a YouTube channel. I'm kind of like a YouTuber that has a streaming channel as well. So we operate in different planes. I don't mind his content though. He has 99 viewers right now. That's still a lot more than me. Still a lot more than me. I just got done with Liza Payne. The 3 bosses are clear-cut copies of the Cleric Beast, Gascoigne, and Bloodstarved Beast. I didn't think they're clear-cut copies. I don't know what the fuck you're on about. Which bosses is a clear-cut of the Cleric Beast? Okay. Oof, this is gonna be a bad part of the run. The recovery animations are actually super duper trash, not gonna lie. The holy damage that, or the actual after effect that it gets is kind of trash damage, not gonna lie. Kind of trash damage, not gonna lie. The damage over time is nice. Bro. Yeah, the recovery animations are really bad. Really bad recovery animations. Stay still. How is he still alive? Die. Thank you. Easy game. I don't know. We'll see how this weapon performs. Because if it's only good against, like, bosses that have a lot of health, then I'm not sure how I'll actually see it. Because I've always put this, like, weapon as, like, a lower A tier. That's, like, one, because I thought it did, like, mainly holy damage. But if it does mainly physical, actually might not be too bad. But
tomorrow again.
40 FP. And bad recovery animations. And it's, like, a long animation as well. Going to bed, we talk about women, whales, hippos tomorrow again. Cool. August Dankstels, thanks for being here, man. You have a good one. Yeah, I don't think that the Bloodborne bosses are very similar to the Liza P one. I think like the only one would have been like the final boss that you fight. He's like similar to Dark Beast Paul. How like he can like crawl on like all 4 legs and he does like lightning. So there's probably like some inspiration there, but it's still like a very different fight mechanically. Still a very different fight. DS3 is not as dead as I thought. Invaded a lot of people last night. 6 Church of Half-Light summons in under an hour? Damn. Were you playing on PlayStation? Glad that DS3 is still alive. PC, wow. Interesting. Let's go kill Marg. Actually, no, let's go level up my weapon first and then kill Margit. I imagine console is dead as fuck. I thought console would actually have more of a player base, right? Because I actually was doing invasions. I was doing Dark Souls 3 invasions like a week or two ago when I was like preparing for a video. I forgot what video it was exactly. But I was trying to get like some invasion clips. And it was like not like the most constant invasions, but there was something there. Had like one every few minutes. It was like at a pretty poor time of the day as well, so. Okay, now we're gonna kill Margit. Because it's split, yeah. I don't know why they don't have like cross-platform between both the consoles. It's really silly. Really silly. Like obviously not having like cross-platform between PC and console, that makes sense. PC is always a bigger place, really? I thought the player base in console was just always going to be more. DS3 has no cross-platform? Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. I don't know why they didn't actually have cross-platform between the consoles. Okay, so a +6 weapon against Margit is definitely going to fuck him up. Yeah, we'll see. See how this goes. Damn. Okay. So I think, like, the slashing attacks, they do, like, just as much damage as, like, the first part of the whole animation. Well, you can, like, use this shit without FP. I don't know why I fucking... I hate that attack so much. You dodge the second one and you get roll caught by the third one. That means you have to get hit by, like, one of them. It's the stupidest attack. It's such a fucking... It's one of the reasons as to why this boss is fucking dog shit. It's really silly. It has no flame effect, yeah, but it still does decent damage though. So if I run out of FP this run, it's actually not too bad. And no FP, Destined death only run? Gotta love good old delayed attacks. They're great fun. Great fun. Oh, he missed. He missed. See you, buddy. Get him out of here. Okay, now we're gonna go with the carrying Philly good crest so I can actually have more costs. Definitely an easy game, yes. Because, like, I kind of want to go into more faith. Because I think I'll be doing way more damage if I went into more faith. Because the second part of the whole weapon skill will do pure holy damage, which will scale of faith. Is what other people are telling me, even though the wiki says that the weapon skill scales purely of AR. But if it's going to do pure holy damage and scale of faith, against, like, late game bosses, it's not going to really matter. Am I fat rolling again? Jeez. It doesn't what? Same with playing the Bloodborne on PC. Just put on like Bloodborne convergence mod. That's one of the reasons as to why it needs a fucking thing. It would be an amazing fucking game. It just needs to be on PC. Doesn't need a fucking Bloodborne 2. We don't need a fucking remake. We just need a port to PC. That is literally all we need. I mean, a remaster as well, so you can actually like have like 60 FPS on like the PS5. But if you just port it to the PC, mods will like fix all the fucking problems I have with the game. That would fix all the fucking problems. Bloodborne port remaster will probably live for a very long time. I don't think so. Because a lot of like the length of the game itself comes of things like build variety and PvP. Bloodborne doesn't really have much of either. The build variety in Bloodborne is weaker than every other Dark Souls game. And the PvP is definitely weaker than every other fucking Dark Souls game as well. So... only people playing it will be like... only people playing it nowadays are the guys that are doing like no-hit runs and stuff. But it's not going to be as alive as something like Dark Souls 3. You're not going to have as many people playing it as Dark Souls 3. Because that game actually has like decent PvP. What's the hardest boss in all the Souls games? I think Millennia I had the most problems with. It depends if you have like an average build. Nowadays I have like so much practice with Millennia, it's not that bad. But I still think it's the hardest. It's that one and Ishin. They gave me the most problems. Because the thing is with Sekiro, I just like fucking flowed through that entire game. I remember getting it day one. I beat the game in like 2 fucking days. I hate everyone in this fucking game. I swear to God, it's so fucking toxic going through this section. This, like, going through like Stormville and running through this area is harder than running through any area in the entire game. Any area in the entire game. You can run through like fucking Lendell, the mountaintops, any area in the fucking consecrated snowfield. This area is the hardest one. Nice roll. Take the elevator next to the bonfire. What elevator next to the bonfire? What? Nice roll catch. You love to see it. Next to Steven, do you have to send that elevator down? It's not already down. You have to send it down first. You don't? This way's quicker anyway. You just like have more of a chance of getting fucked up, but it's quicker. And I want to get the golden seed as well. When you only really ever die coming through this section if you're getting the golden seed and then the bird catches up to you. But it's faster, so. A backstep only attack. No, and I never plan on doing that one. Never plan on doing it. That sounds terrible. I still want to do a guard counter only run. I haven't done one of those. That'd be kind of interesting. Backstep sounds toxic as fuck. Unless I'm using something like quick step. Never in my life. The one time we're actually having a delayed attack actually helped me out there. Oh, the spacing? Nice. I need to use it like at a distance because I don't want to get fucked up there. Cool. But there needs to be like more Destined death weapons in the game. Every single black gargle weapon should have a Destined death attack. Every single one. It's so stupid as well because like when you actually hit with the black gargle weapons, it actually does that Destined Death animation when you hit with a weapon. It actually has that same like Destined Death like flame attack. But it doesn't actually have like any Destined Death stuff. Any Destined Death properties. Very stupid. I remember talking about that in my top 10 worst things. Or top 10 things that Elden Ring got wrong video. Talked about it there as well. The very least, actually, yeah, definitely. Because like the greatsword has like a... It's pretty much like vacuum slice with Destined Death, which I guess is okay. But like it has like the same scalings as Blasphemous Blade. So you're better off just using Blasphemous Blade because it's the exact same thing, but just probably does more damage and you get health regen. So like the only one that actually does have a Destined Death attack is kind of fucking just useless. Okay, we need endurance. Need endurance. Need to be able to wield some more armor. I can put on my boots, that's about it. Crazy, crazy. Okay, let's go kill the dog. Lore equals FromSoft anti-faith agenda. Yep. Yeah, it does do Death and Death. Yeah, so here with it has that same Destined Death effect, but like it doesn't actually do... Why can we have it? They probably just didn't design it. They probably just like either ran out of time. This is the exact same shit that I was talking about in that video that I made. And people were like defending it. But, like not every weapon is useless. It's like I'm not saying every weapon is useless. I'm like certain ones it is useless because they should have certain like weapon skills. And it'd be like, that'll just make the game too easy. I'm like, no, it fucking wouldn't make the game too easy. It would just make so... Oh, God. I hate everyone in that fucking comment section. I really do. Under no circumstance would I recommend anyone use the Gargoyle's Black Axe. That is by far like one of the worst weapons in the entire game. One of the worst weapons in the entire game. Because one, it does split holy damage. So the damage itself is going to be trash. Get stuck with a non-unique Ash of War. And it has like the shortest range out of like all the fucking halberds. And it gets like the basic halberd moveset, which is like incredibly fucking slow. And compared with like the slow fucking... I don't know, it's just... Yeah. Yeah. Compared to the short range, it's not good. I swear to God, I hate these guys so much. I fucking despise it. The one time where I decided to like just chill for a second and like not sprint, the guy just popped up. I suck at this thing. They never catch... I don't know, for some reason, when I'm like running past here lately, they just be fucking catching me. And I have to run all the way back now. God damn it. They always fucking do that shit to me. I don't know what the fuck it is. Shadow, what's going on, man? How are things? The Gargoyle's Black Blade does a death slice. Expect to do Destined Death, but it does damage of the Black Flame. Wait, it has the Black Flame damage over time effect, not the Destined Death damage over time effect? They missed and it did a follow-up attack? Yeah, they always do that. You've never seen it? They always fucking do it to me. They always be doing that shit to me. They're a bunch of dicks. I think my last few runs I've been like grabbed like maybe like fucking 2 or 3 times. A streamer debuff? Maybe it is. I always get fucking bullshit RNG'd every single one of my runs. Black Flame is 2% and the Destined Death is 5 plus the 10% debuff. And the Greatsword does the Black Flame effect. That's actually fucking dumb. That's actually stupid. No, this run's not going to be too bad. This run's actually going to be very easy. This run is going to be very easy. The dumbest RNG shit always happens when I screen share. Yep. Definitely. I still remember when, like, every time I fight the fire giant and when he does that big, like, meteor shower attack, I always, like, stay directly under his, like, dick, basically. I stick to his right thigh and, like, you never get fucking hit there. Every single time I'm fucking streaming, it happens. When I try to record gameplay for that boss fight to show how stupid it actually can be, it never fucking happened. I fought him, like, 10 times in a row. He didn't do it a single time. Every time when I'm streaming, guaranteed. The meteor just like phase through his body. All the time. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? It's like when I want to record it to complain about the fire giant. To make a video about it. It's like, no, perfect RNG. It's like, why? Why? Fire giant is the biggest stream sniper. But he ended up doing it, because, you know, he always does. So that was cool. And, like, after you look at that video where I talked about the top 10 worst bosses, and if you hear me talk about the Fire Giant, and you see, like, the gameplay following it, and you listen to the criticisms, under no circumstance would any sane person want to defend that boss. Even if you like the boss, that's fine. You're allowed to like the boss. But you can see where someone is coming from with that they actually despise that boss so much. Like, I don't mind a person liking the Fire Giant. You might have had, like, a decent experience the first time fighting him. That's cool. That's whatever. But, like, when I talk about it and you see the gameplay following what I'm talking about, you can be like, okay, I can understand why he didn't like it. The Fire Giant is fun. You probably liked it. You probably had a decent experience your first time. But, like, the plenty of times where I fought the Fire Giant, it has not been a good... Not been a good experience. Fun to get peed? Yeah. It's fun when it's over. Not even that. Because you just, like, look back at the experience and, like, god damn it. See, I get, like, super duper triggered when I see the comment sections of those videos. When I'm just talking about, like, the top 10 worst anything, the amount of, like, just copium. It's like, what's the point? Like, I don't like it. I don't like the boss. Why do you have to, like, argue with me and tell me, like, that I'm fucking trash at the game or some shit, or, like, being like, wow, you're a fucking stupid idiot for thinking this. Like, come on, dude. Every single time people have the comments on those videos, I've never seen a single one be like, oh, I understand that you might not like it. I don't know how to fucking dodge, I'm stupid. But I do. It's always, like, the most dumbest shit. They just want to argue with me. It's like, why are you arguing this? Why are you arguing for the Fire Giant? Why are you arguing that God, like, that Gideon is the bad? Like, I've had an argument this. Someone commented, like, yesterday or the day before, talking about how Gideon is not even that bad. It's like, well, yeah, if you're gonna fight him at level 1, of course he's gonna be bad. He shouldn't be on this list. He's actually very easy. It's like, first of all, it's a top 10 worst bosses list, not a top 10 hardest bosses list. I don't understand why every single time you have to bring up, like, how good something is. Souls players always have to think about and talk about how difficult it is. It's like the personality of an entire Souls player is, like, talking about how difficult something is. It's like, it was very hard. Actually, it wasn't even that hard, bro. It's like, I don't care how fucking difficult it is. It's a terrible boss fight. But they always just talk about it. It's like, I can fucking beat the Fire Giant and Godskin Door in my sleep. I can beat them in my fucking sleep. I can fuck them all up, right? Probably beat them a lot easier than, like, half the people that actually fucking like these bosses can. Fuck that dog, by the way. So it has nothing to do.
That shit is trash. No, it's hard and great. Fuck you. Skillless, you get good.
Pretty much. That's exactly what they were fucking talking about. Exactly what they were talking about. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Literally has 3 moves. What's a good origin to choose for a player starting Bloodborne? It's the same as every other game. Just the one that has some health, I guess. And Bloodborne, like, all the weapons play the exact same, honestly. They're like different movesets, but like, the weapons play the same way. You still dodge, you still shoot your gun, you still click R1 to do a damage. You might do a transform attack every now and then, but that's about it. So, you just go with like a regular build that has health, get a bit of stamina, and then once you level up your weapon enough, then it's going to put stats into those. So whatever it is, skill or strength. That's pretty much all it is. The good thing about Bloodborne is that any one of the starting weapons is extremely viable to go carry you throughout the entire game. Like every single one. Like all the starting weapons that you get, there's only 3. But like the starting weapons, all of them are like fucking A tier, S tier options. There's only like 10 weapons in the base game itself, but they're all viable, which is all that matters. Yes, the cane sword as well. The threaded cane is very good. Keep it going. Anything I like about the fire giant is the cutscene. I like he opens up his big eye and shit, and he rips up his fucking leg. That shit was stupid. I love the fire giant because he's so big, and it's cool to see technology get to the point where a boss like that is possible. The music and the aesthetics are some of my favorite in the game, but the fight itself sucks. That's fair, I guess. But the thing is, like technology-wise, FromSoft has never really been like that innovative. That's stuff like the Final Fantasy games do. They like push those type of boundaries. FromSoft pushed the boundaries in the different areas, like atmosphere and stuff. Anyway. Try blocking that, buddy.
Alexa, play 4 Big Guys.
I don't have an Alexa. I have a wife. A stupid jerk. Anyway, let's go kill Vernala. Easy game, by the way. What's everyone's favorite cutscene in this game? That's another thing as well. I was arguing with a bunch of people on my cutscene tier list. They got so mad. I don't know. You can't talk about... You can't criticize the Souls games ever. Under any circumstance. Because it's crazy. Because I'll talk about how, like, the FromSoft games, their cutscenes are, like, kind of just average. They pale in comparison to the games like God of War. And, like, you know, Final Fantasy and stuff like that. In terms of their cutscenes. Because those games seem like their cutscenes are out of movies. We've gone to the point where, like, the cutscenes in video games are, like, pretty much like movie scenes, right? And FromSoft hasn't really, like, improved much in their cutscene games since, like, fucking Dark Souls 1. And that was, like, a lot of my, you know, just basic criticism when I did my cutscene tier list. Just wanted to talk about it. And the amount of people that got mad. They're different. They don't have to be, though. They're just basic video game cutscenes. I don't think they're that different. Go away. Actually, I can use this without consuming any FP. That's fine. That is actually fine. Yeah. I mean, that's fine. Like, obviously, I agree to the fact that they don't focus on those things, right? They don't focus on cutscenes. Obviously, they don't. But if everyone can agree that they don't focus on cutscenes, why do we have to, like... Why do people get mad at me when I said that, you know, the cutscenes aren't that great? You can't both have the position that the cutscenes are amazing, but they don't really focus much on cutscenes. It's like, the fuck? The fuck? Hurt their feelings? I know that was a mistake. Oh, using it one-handed is the play. Oh, that doesn't consume any FP. I'm a genius.
Is there
Unironically, a
weapon in
genius.
Bloodborne that looks like a cooking
I don't have the
pan?
requirements. I'm so intelligent. Now I turn that bitch, use my buff, and then give her the clap. Oh, I'll have to juice the juicy juice. No, 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 die. Nice. Look, my problem with the cutscenes is that like, they're not really much like of an animation. Like, they don't really do much in terms of animation. Damn, look at her feet. Yeah, she's getting clapped.
I like women that moan like Renilla.
Jump backwards. Do it, do it, do it. Thank you. See you, buddy. Get her out of here. So basically, like, what if the Elden Ring cutscenes, if they weren't even just like, they don't even need to be moving. They could just be like pictures. They could be like a fucking slideshow and have the exact same effect. They don't really need to be cutscenes. That's the whole point of what I'm trying to like say. Like, animation-wise, the cutscenes themselves are just like, ugh. There's not much animation to them because they always just move in slow motion. If anything, that probably actually like improved their purpose if they just actually changed it to actually making it like a slideshow. Do I need more endurance still? I think I do. That's fine. Before I go to 20 endurance. I need some mind as well. Fuck. Cutscenes are like decent. They're decent. I didn't say they're trash. I didn't say they're trash. I just think like they're just mid compared to like other the haven't really improved much. When you see my cutscene tier list.
Oh, yeah?
When you see my cutscene tier list, I put like a lot of the stuff into like the A tier and the B tier. They're just cutscenes. They're average. A lot of the cutscenes I don't care for. Surprised you did a cutscene tier list though? Have you seen half the cutscenes that have you seen half the tier list that I've done? Are you unfamiliar with my tier list game? I've done a grass tier list. I've done a weather tier list. I've done a tier list of NPCs that even though I know nothing about them. What other tier lists have I done? I've done the stupidest fucking tier lists. A cutscene tier list is like the... Actually a semi-serious one in the grand scheme of things. When's the tree tier list coming? That's gonna come soon. We're gonna do that next. And I did a feat tier list. That is true. A feat tier list made more sense? Probably did. Probably did. You know, it's not groundbreaking. So, like, when I just made a cutscene tier list, obviously I was going to share my opinions on them. Because, like, the cutscenes are just, like, they're just one of the cutscenes of all time. Because the only ones I could really care for would be, like, some of the boss ones when they go to their second phase. Because actually, like, you know, somewhat decent animation. Like, the Maliketh one's really cool. The Godfrey one I actually kind of like a bit. But, like, for the most part, like, especially when to do with, like, talking and NPCs, like, communicating and shit like that, it's always just a fucking snooze fest. Just stupid. And the cutscenes of, like, hitting up an elevator in a lift to go to a different section. Or a cutscene for a coffin, for entering a coffin and exiting the coffin. Very cool stuff. A full damage tier list? Bro, full damage is fucking ass, bro. If I was to make like a top 10 worst things of Elden Ring, a nitpicking edition, I would definitely talk about full damage. Half the mechanics. There's so many things I would fucking talk about in terms of nitpicking. People don't understand how much I can nitpick. I forgot to actually get another talisman slot. I just went straight to Radon. Oh, that hit me? Whack. Wickety whack. Look at these. Look at these holy resistant bosses. Oh, if I had more FP, I could have got the 1 cycle. Could have got the 1 cycle if I had more FP. Because how much it's consuming 30 FP with the carry and the filigree crest. If I had more mind, he would have got the 1 cycle. That's fine. Why didn't it use it? See you, buddy. Thanks for coming. Bye. Yeah, this is actually kind of insane. 2 little poise. I mean, he got decent hyper armor, but like it's fucking Radon. Even if I had like 100 poise, he'll still stagger me. Like, it's like I'm fighting like Godskin or some shit. With like a little light attack. Man has big giant colossal swords. Didn't you make a grass tail list? Yeah, I did. I made a grass tail list. Okay, so 20, that's enough. That's enough to wear an entire set. Cool. And then I've got to go probably level up some more mind as well. Because I want to be able to have enough to use it 4 times. So that would mean I have 88 FP, which is enough for 3 casts. So I probably need to get it to like 16 mind or some shit like that. Maybe. Where am I going? Why am I here? That's right, I'm talking to the 2 fingers. True. Okay, back when Radon can't even be on the same field as Millennia despite their lore. Yep. Another reason as to why, you know, the lore does not match the gameplay sometimes, which is perfectly fine. So why is holy damage trash? An ass tier list? There should be stance like Despoco. I think a lot of fucking things should work the exact same way as Despoco. So many things. Number 1 is definitely the Golden Order Greatsword. That should have a stance to where, like, you get to choose whether you want to do the projectile first or the AoE first. That would be fucking good. Better yet, make it exactly like the Darkwing Greatsword, to where you use it and then you get free fucking projectiles with your heavy attack. It would be an immediate S tier. All the FromSoft NPCs flat F, but the bosses do something. Just look at the fucking tree. That's another thing as well, like the fucking NPCs, they can actually be more fleshed out. They could put more of a budget behind the NPCs. That'd be really cool. So we have like more cutscenes and stuff around them. Because like some of like the best storytelling in this game is through the lore. Oh, or through the lore of the NPCs. Is he gonna get staggered? It doesn't really do much. I did. Cool. Stay still. Nice. Hit him from the back. Pulse. Oh, that one's gonna hurt. Oh, the hyper armor is the best and the worst thing about this. It's such a long animation, so when you get caught up in it, you're just getting fucking melted. I actually prefer the NPCs in this game. I mean, they're not bad. Like, obviously the storytelling is great. It's just they always needed to just flesh them out a bit more to where you make the NPC quest lines more intuitive, so where like even casual players can do them. Because there's all these people that go through all this effort designing these fucking NPC quest lines, and probably only like 1% of people actually complete them all. Which is just silly. Like, it's a story. Like, the story shouldn't be tied behind any type of fucking difficulty. Like... The difficulty of the game should be the gameplay and the hard bosses. That is it. I'm not trying to do a fucking questline. So if they actually put more effort into like making more intuitive designed quest lines and probably having like more cutscenes for these NPC quest lines as well. Make it so where a lot of people can actually complete the fucking things. I think they would benefit greatly. Not going to lie. Did you hit me there? How did you hit me there? Dodge! You fucking suck, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Cool. That's all good. All is well. Now you can die. Thank you very much for coming. See ya, buddy. I had my extra talisman slot. I forgot to actually put anything on it. Bruh. Bruh. Should have put that on. It would have made more sense. I feel like I go with the holy tier instead of the faith tier. Because I'm really going to benefit much of 10 faith. Would I'd rather benefit more 15% more holy damage.
Bruh.
Probably would make more sense. Okay, Vigor. Mind. I was at 95 FP. Oof. Because it's consuming 30 FP. I'm not sure if that would actually work. You probably need a bit more. Probably need more than 15. So I can get a 4th attack off. Always hated the quest and the quest lines in the series because it's always too vague, yeah. I talked about it in my top 10 worst things about Elden Ring. I was gonna keep referencing that video because the people in the comments were telling me, it's like, ugh, I don't want it to be like Ubisoft handholding. It's like, bro, no one's gonna make it Ubisoft handholding. Like, that's a whole different beast. Like, wanting more intuitive quest lines is not gonna turn it into fucking Ubisoft. It's not gonna be a fucking Ubisoft game. I just hate half the Souls community because half, like, most of them are just, like, so against change that it's so annoying. Think I would have made Elden Ring better would do something like the Painted Bolt or something like that. I mean, I might do that for the DLC. Because I hate fucking... Everyone just wants, like, the same fucking game every single year. Like, every single game, they just want to be, like, the exact same, pretty much. It's like, why? Why? Like, I don't care for sequels. I don't care for fucking prequels. I don't mind DLC. DLC is great. But, like, if I want a new game, I want it to be, like, fucking new. I want different shit, like Sekiro. And it's like, sometimes I want game companies to just do the same shit because they're actually not good at making anything different. So, like, when fucking Sega comes around and do something to do like Sonic, they suck at making fucking most Sonic games. Just stick to what you're good at, okay? Just stick to the stuff that worked. Whereas FromSoft, they've proved themselves to actually be able to make different types of games. And Armored Core would definitely be one that they can actually prove themselves on. Because Sekiro was definitely proof. So just, like, let them fucking cook and do their thing. Because everyone was talking about, like, if FromSoft actually had their games, or if, like, the Souls games actually had more of a story to where they had more cutscenes and dialogue, and the protagonist had their own voice. Like, oh my god, it's gonna turn it into an Ubisoft game. And they made Sekiro. And Sekiro is still definitely not an Ubisoft game. Shit, one game of the year. So if they actually made the quest lines to actually be more intuitive to where even casual players can beat them and do them, I can almost guarantee that it's still gonna feel like a Souls game. But motherfuckers have to gatekeep the stupidest of things in the Souls community. Like, who gatekeeps NPC quest lines? It's like, no, I want them to be like just terrible and obnoxious and hard for no reason. Fucking dumbasses. Wonder if the activated DLC were interacting with the Mikula or the Morgan's Palace. Maybe. Because the thing is, when they make a DLC, they kind of want to make it accessible for like everybody, even at the early stages, even though like it's pretty recommended to do it later on. But they still want it to be like recommended, like accessed pretty early on. So I'm not sure if they will. They probably like make an area like in Limgrave. They probably want to make it like an end game area. Because they've always done that. Like be able to access it pretty early on. Like just in case you're in New Game Plus or some shit like that. I don't know. It doesn't force you to have to go to like an end game area. Mogwans Palace probably does make sense if it has something to do with Mikula. But like, I feel like they'll have to find a way. Like if worse comes worse, just chuck a fucking random teleporter in Limgrave. Or they could access it like at where's that Godwin statue in Stormvale Castle? They could probably throw it there, right? If it's something to do like with going back to the past. The DS3, the Ring City DLC was different because that's like the second DLC. That one was different. Because like technically they were supposed to have both of those DLC be one. They were supposed to combine the both. But then they ended up like separating them, right? So that one actually kind of made sense. To have it at the end of the first DLC because they kind of like encouraged you to buy the first one. So that was their whole fucking thing. But all like the first DLCs that they've made, they've always been like accessible pretty early on. Seems way too early. I mean like all the other DLCs have been pretty early on, right? Probably not that early, right? Yeah, probably not. They're probably somewhere like an Altus Plateau. Because like the Painted World, that was accessible. Painted World of Ariandel. That was accessible at the Cathedral, which is like the 4th area in the game. You're still like pretty early level. The DLC of Dark Souls 1, that was accessible at the Forest, right? That's pretty early on. They'll probably do it somewhere around like Altus Plateau. I don't think it'll be Mogwin's Palace, even though if it makes sense. I think it's too late. You can go there pretty early on by doing the quest line, but like, just in case. That's part of a quest line. It wouldn't be like an optional area, it'll be like a main area. Very easy to access for most people. Because it'd be weird, like you pay for a DLC, then you have to do a quest line to get to there or some shit, or like get to the end of the game in like a hidden area in the consecrated snowfield. I don't think it's the best option after you've already made someone pay for a fucking DLC. Not really the greatest thing to do. Okay, let me get this off. Nice. DLC better be fire? It's gonna be fire, yeah. I don't think there's any doubt that it's gonna be fucking a classic. I think it's gonna be really good. Do the spinny thing. Oh, thank you. They've proven themselves. They've proven themselves time and time again that they make amazing DLCs. And the fact that this game like literally won Game of the Year and has so much attention and has taken so long, like it's probably shaping up to be like the best DLC that they've ever made, which is definitely saying something. Do the spin? Oh, why didn't you do the things that I want you to do? Because that's like my best opening. Do it. Thank you. You know what? Maybe it's not my fucking best opening. Okay. Oh my fucking gosh. Fuck, I'm just gonna use it, honestly. You are giving me this dog shit ass RNG. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm just fucking dead. Like, I'm just gonna kill myself. Like, what the fuck is that fucking RNG, bro? You didn't give me any spinning attack. You didn't do that in the entire fucking fight. Not a single time. Like, what the fuck, dude? I don't think it'll be any optional area. I feel like it would not be any optional area. Because there'll be a lot of people complaining, like a lot of casuals complaining if it was like in an optional area that was like well out of the way that had you forced to kill like some stupid bosses. Especially like the fucking deeper depths, right? Because if this has to do with like people's like money and accessibility, they're not going to really care much about lore in terms of how the DLC is accessed. They'll think of some like random bullshit, right? They might just add a fucking random NPC or a character to make you access it. Because that's what they did for Dark Souls 1. They just added a new NPC. Then just like throw them in a random location. They'll probably just do that. There might just be like a new NPC that you just talk to, and then you probably teleport to the DLC. Good job. Nice. What the fuck, dude? Like, it's good, but the recovery animations, bro, like, they're so fucking annoying. And then you get the hyper armor. I wish it didn't get fucking hyper armor, honestly. Like, I really wish it didn't. It's such a long animation, you're gonna get stuck there forever and it's gonna tank a whole bunch of attacks. An NPC quest tier list. They can all go into the D tier, honestly. The painted build was good boss but too short. Yeah. That's what it's supposed to be like combined. But honestly, like I would rather have even this DLC. It's fucking stupid, dude. I wish it didn't get hyper armor. I really wish it didn't. I'll take off the hyper armor of this one and put it on something that actually needs hyper armor, please. Please. Can we do a trade? At least make it like the first part of the animation gets hyper armor, and when you get hit afterwards, you can just like, I don't know, dude. I don't think this thing gets an S tier. I think it's good, but oh well, we'll see. We're still like halfway through the game. Still only halfway through. Why does that even hit me? I don't understand. Why does everything in this fucking game have to have a shockwave attack? Everything has to get a shockwave. See, why? That's what you're supposed to be doing all the time. That's how you're supposed to make it work. Oh, touch the button to do the thing that I want you to do. I was gonna use this, see what happens. Do the spin? Why would you? Just die. There you go. Easy game, first try. This actually might be harder than I thought. This might be harder than I thought. Purely because they get a lot of hyper ammo. Was not it for that fight? Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's going to be like that for a lot of these bosses. That is hit super duper hard. Because if I'm just like tanking like attacks and I have a long animation, I'm just like... I'm going to need like a lot of vigor and shit. Holy Shrouded Crackter? Yeah, I need to get that. Yeah, true. Need to go get that. Go into Vigor. This is very expensive because I need Mind, Endurance, Vigor, and Strength and Holy. This is a very expensive weapon. I mean, Colossal weapons in general tend to be like that, but... Very expensive. I don't think I want to use a Sacred Scorpion Charm because of this damage negation. I'm going to be taking so much damage in this fucking run. So what will be my last Talisman slot? What will be my last one? I don't even know. Because it can't be fully charged, so you can't use God Freeze. It doesn't work with Millicent Prosthesis. Let's go get the Holy Tier first, though. Dragon Crest Talisman? Yeah, get that after, like, fucking Godskin Doe, though. The run's pretty much over at that point. That's the +2. Where do I get the +1 version from? That's probably like some random dungeon, right? I'm really not bothered. Speaking of holy damage, I would have honestly preferred holy being overturned and need nerfs than holy damage needing buffs throughout the life cycle of this game. And it actually hasn't received a single buff as well. And it haven't seen... And the amount of people that still defend it as well. It's like people talk about holy damage like really bad, even though they haven't even played the game with holy damage build. It's actually really powerful. It's like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, this is the only game where like someone will main something and will not want it to get buffed. Like, it's so odd to me. Like, when I complain about things, I want them to get buffed. So if you actually like them, why would you like make cases for them and trying to defend them when you should actually want them to get buffed? I just don't get it. Because if FromSoft actually did buff them, you'd be happy. Like, if FromSoft buffed your favorite weapon, if you love holy damage and FromSoft buffed it, wouldn't you be happy? So if there's a YouTuber out there talking... I'm getting stun locked, but I'm like, just, what the fuck is wrong with me? So if there's a YouTuber out there talking about this stuff and calling it trash, and then the developers see it and then probably buff it, that's what you want. You can't buff holy though. You can most certainly buff holy. The way you actually buff holy damage is actually give it, fuck. Oh my god. That's like a guaranteed fucking kill, bro. Because the time you get up, the attacks are coming right at you. You can't fucking roll past them. Okay, don't use it there next time. I need at least a little bit of stamina for that. The way you actually buff it, pretty fucking simple, right? Is just to make it so the bosses are not all fucking resistant to holy. That's one change. Number 2 change. Adding a buff in the game that actually like boosts your holy damage, like flame going strength, but having a flame going strength for holy. I remember we were talking about that and someone in chat said, may call it thoughts and prayers. I thought that was funny as fuck. I clicked the button. I clicked the button to do the buff. Oh, this is not good. Oh, we're good. Saved. I remember I was like arguing with someone on that video that I was talking about, saying like holy damage is not that great, and the guy was saying, I was like, yeah, we need to have like a buff for holy damage that works the same way, like we have flame going strength. And he was saying, well, flame going strength is not even that good. So you can buff holy damage with Hellish Shiburi. It's like, yeah, but Hellish Shiburi actually works with every element. So holy damage still needs something as a trade-off. And then I mentioned flame going strength, and he's like, it's only good for early game. And I wanted to fucking kill myself when I heard that statement. Anyway. Because even like Terra Magica as well, like that gets fucking boost magic damage. Why isn't there anything? What the fuck? Howl and Goldenvour buff holy. But Howl and Goldenvour buff everything. They buff everything. There's nothing for holy damage. There's nothing specific for holy damage. And Howl has like a negative side effect as well. There's no unique holy buff. You can use Golden Bell with a fucking magic build. Okay, where am I going? Oh god. Law of causality, yeah. And the crazy thing is, like, all the weapon options, right? The good thing about the weapon options themselves, so things like this weapon, Silurius Tree, Ordovis's Greatsword, Marigus Hammer, like some of the best holy weapons in the game, the only reason actually why they're good is because they mainly do physical damage as well. Oh, it's so stupid. So stupid. The only one that does pure holy damage that's actually good, I think it's two. Maybe like the Halo Scythe and the Envoy's Longhorn. Halo Scythe is not good against any of the bosses that are resistant to holy, but it's like a decent projectile option throughout the game. Envoy's Longhorn destroys everything, even the bosses that are resistant to holy. That shit's just built different. And this is the shit that I'm talking about, how, like, the game's been out for how long, and they haven't done anything to, like, fix this shit. And I said that the devs were slacking off in terms of trying to, like, maintain the health of the base game. And someone got mad about that comment as well. It's like, I wouldn't call them slacking off. They're some of the hardest working developers out there. I'm like, that's cool. That's great that they're hard working. They're probably working very hard on the DLC. But my point still stands that when it comes to the base game, they've completely just neglected it. Like, they have just not cared. Which is fine, I guess. Because making the base game good, or like, you know, changing it around is not going to get them any money, which is fine. I don't really care. Get the bread, but the point still stands. The point still stands. And the camera is terrible in every game. I probably should have talked about the camera as well. Bruh. Yeah, the best thing about the Black Knife is that it has damage over time effect, which has nothing to do with holy damage as well. Nothing to do with holy damage with the Black Knife. Okay. See, I would like to punish that attack, but I have to stay at full health throughout this entire fight. I forgot that he actually would have missed the second phase. That's fine. That's okay. Oh, that still hit me? Oh, that's unfortunate. I should miss. Oh, that one fucking geyser just fucked everything up, right? I could have had a perfect fucking thing. Fuck you. That's like the perfect opening as well. That's crazy. Oh, it ducked under the attack. Let's go. GG. GG. Deathrite bird camera is cancerous? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's good. I was just playing Final Fantasy the other day, and I fought a big boss, and guess what the camera did? It zoomed out. Wow, what a concept. That's amazing. You don't know that the Black Knight projectile does holy, do you? Yeah, it does. I know it does holy damage. I did a whole playthrough with it. I did a whole playthrough using the thing.
This game would be more balanced if Arcane was never fixed.
Hello again.
The game would be more balanced if Arcane was never fixed.
To converse with you.
Never. The only problems with Arcane were like certain types of weapons. I don't think it would be more balanced. I don't know. Either way, balancing doesn't really equate to actually being a fucking good game anyway, so it doesn't even matter about being balanced. As long as like it's somewhat balanced, then you're fine. It doesn't have to be like fucking the most balanced for it to be good. It doesn't even matter. I think 110 FP is fine to use full. Now we just go into strength. I think. If my math is correct. My math is correct, I can use 4 of these things. Because the cool thing about using Ashes of War and weapon skills in this game is that you actually don't need the actual minimum requirement. Yeah, cool. I can use 4 here. I only had like 20 FP left, but it still let me use it. Very cool. So 18 mines, that's the highest of mine we're going to go into. Cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. Blade would never have been godly. Like, blade builds are good, but like they're not the most broken things in the world. Like, they're easy to use. And they're definitely like some of the best options, but there's so much broken shit in this game that doesn't even fucking matter. It doesn't even matter. Does not even matter. Int is always the most broken. Who knows? I don't know what like the most broken is. Like every single build and every single element has their own fair share of broken stuff. I'm not sure which element has like the most broken stuff. Not too sure. I think magic has the best weapons though. Magic has the best weapons. And probably the best spells. Which is not like really... That's not really much of a hot take because like... Intelligence is only magic damage, so there's going to be a lot of fucking magic weapons and magic spells. Where there's not going to be many like, you know, lightning and fire and holy. Because I have to split it between all of those things. Cerulean Tier, Terra Magica, Common Desert. That's only good against like 3 different bosses. Most bosses just like run around. And for the bosses that run around, you just use like Meteorite of Estelle. But yeah, like the magic spells are just better. I mean, I don't know what that translates. I've been saying that. I've been saying that magic's good. I'm not saying that magic's bad. I don't know what the fuck you're trying to... I don't know what the fuck you're arguing with me for. I just said that magic has like the best options in the game. It's designed to be the best damage output? Maybe. It's good about situational, yeah. There's like a few bosses that you use it. You could probably always have Commodore on. So against like a boss that's like pretty immobile, doesn't really like input rate and shit like that, that's relatively large. Decent option. If you're going up against like a really large boss like Placid Dusax, you're best off using Shard Spiral. That's way better than Commodore. And against a boss that likes to input rate, you're probably better off using something like Meteorite of Estelle with the Cerulean Tier. But yeah, magic has some like insane options. And then they probably have like the best projectile in like Night Comet as well. You have like the best melee spell and Carrion Slicer. You probably have like the best status effect spell as well in fucking Glenstone Ice Crag. And you probably have like the best blade spell in Briars of Punishment. So, yeah. They're pretty goated. Pretty goated. But in terms of doing as much damage in one hit, maybe Faith has that one in Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike. But yeah, in terms of like damaging spell options, magic just kind of sweeps. Ice Crag doesn't move that slow. Because it has decent tracking as well, so like... It's not that slow. It's not like fucking, what do you call it? Flamefall upon them slow. It like moves like at just the right pace to where like if enemies input read it, they can still get hit. Statuses speaking, Arcane is 10 times better than Faith. But like they're kind of different though. Like you wouldn't really compare Arcane to Faith because you kind of want to pair those things together. If you talk about pure Faith and pure Arcane, I think pure fucking Faith just sweeps. They're not really comparable. It's kind of like fucking comparing like Endurance to Mind. Not really, but kind of. Status? Yeah, I mean, status speaking, yeah, of course. Like, yeah, the Arcane is pretty much status effects. See, this guy gets a fucking Beast Roar attack that does Destined Death. Why couldn't we get that as a weapon skill? For, like, the fucking Gargoyle Twin Blade or some shit. The Black Gargoyle Twin Blades. No idea. Arcane has Dragon Incantations, Blood Loss, Poison, Blood Sorceries. The spells have Arcane scalings. It doesn't scale with Arcane. Unless you want to like pair it with like the specific staff and seal. But the thing is, with Arcane, they're not really comparable to things like Faith and Intelligence because you would tend to pair Arcane with things like Faith and Intelligence. Depending on your build. So it's not really like one or the other. It's like, they're just different things. With Arcane, you're always going to best pair it with Faith because of the Dragon Convenience Seal is like actually fucking insane. Dragon Convenience Seal is like incredible. And all you need is like about 30 Faith just to have the minimum requirements for those spells. Then to go all into Arcane, you'll be doing like just as much damage as a Faith build, probably even more damage. Obviously, you won't get to use things like weapon buffs and healing spells that well because you're not really going into Faith. But the Dragon Convenience Seal just like makes Faith Arcane builds just the best in the game. Because obviously you get to like have an Arcane weapon, which obviously gets bleed. And you get to do insane damage. You get to do insane damage with your fucking spells. So it's cool stuff. But if you're comparing pure Faith to pure Arcane, I think pure Faith is way fucking better. Because you can do way more damage. Because pure Arcane's only going to be good for like proccing Blade quickly. Which there's plenty of bosses in the game that are resistant to bleed. So if against bosses that are resistant, you're going to have a pretty bad time. But there's plenty of like weapons out there that scale purely off Faith. And have like insane weapon arts that can just melt enemies. Because you can use things like the fucking Blasphemous Blade, Envoy's Longhorn. And just shred people. If we get a dark damage instead of holy buff, I don't think we're going to get a new damage type. Because in that case, if you're adding a new damage type... Wait, I need to actually grab... Oh, I forgot to grab the fucking Slumber 7. God damn it. I didn't really think about it. Forgot to grab the Slumber 7. Why didn't anybody tell me? You guys aren't doing your job properly, huh? I have to do all this work myself. Pure Arcane is kind of pointless. Kinda. You're always just better off going into Faith. Like, if you have, like, 20 points put into Faith, then your Arcane build just go, like, 10 times better. Basically. I would never recommend going into, like, pure Faith. Unless, like, your early game, then maybe it's fine. But as soon as you hit, like, level 80 to 100, just put some points into Faith. Bicken, it's gone, bro. Didn't I say what's up? I don't know. I think I saw your message, but I didn't say anything. Sometimes my brain will, like, say stuff, but I don't actually really say it. And then sometimes I just ignore messages because I thought I responded, but I actually didn't. I'm stupid that way. Just chilling. That's what's up. That's what's up. How are things? How's life and stuff? Intelligence only frostbite and sleep. I barely even has sleep. I don't think even... Like, all the elements get sleep. I mean, you get the... What do you call it? The Briars of Punishment with the sorcery. So you get bleed as well. Which is arguably, like, better than the Blood Flame incantations. That scales entirely with Faith? What does? What scales with Faith? Just college stuff, other than that, being a W boyfriend. Nice. Good shit, bro. You're not like watching me during your dates? The Briars of Sin and Punishment? Spells don't scale with anything. It's dependent on your staff. spells don't scale with anything. So it's whatever stuff you're using. So what's the fucking stuff? It's like the staff of the guilty or some shit. I forgot what it's called. I think it's that one. I think it's another one. The one that boosts your thorn sorceries. And isn't the thorn sorceries... The Briar spells kind of suck. That is absolutely not true. The Briars of Punishment is a really solid spell. Briars of Punishment. It has an arcane... Has a faith scaling of 21. What's the fucking staff called? What's the staff called? The thorn staff. Staff of the Guilty, I was right. Okay, well, Staff of the Guilty. A plus 25 against an S scaling in Faith. That's kind of fucking shitty buck and balancing. Like, it's so stupid. It's so stupid. I can't stand this game sometimes. It's so dumb. You have a... Oh, it's so dumb. I hate it. It's fine. The way they balance some of this game is really annoying. I'm just trying to think. Because, wait, how much damage is the staff? Because every single staff boosts the things differently. Is it 10%, 15, 20%? Boosts by how much? Please tell me. Staff of the Guilty, 20%. Okay. What are we talking about again? Were we comparing intelligence to faith or sorceries to... I forgot the fuck I was talking about. A thorn sorcerer... We actually are going to do one of those soon. Yeah. We actually are going to do one of those. That is on the list. That is on the list. At the moment, I kind of want to do a couple more like weapon runs and then get back into the spells. Yeah, but the thing is with the... If you're going to run like a build with sorceries and stuff... It's so stupid. I can't stand how, like, some things have, like, faith scalings with sorceries. I think scalings are just stupid in general in terms of spells that are not status effects. Not status effects, support spells. Like, damaging spells are just... They should not have fucking requirements. I think that's all just dumb. Actually... No, it makes it balance. No, never mind. Never mind, I lie. Because things like the Staff of the Guilty exist. True. True. I think Faith is best because it can basically do everything. They're both like just as good as one another, honestly. They're both just as good. They both have their pros and cons. They both have their pros and cons. Like, Faith can do everything. It has, like, all the support spells. You have all these different types of buffs. You can do, like, every type of damage. You have all these, like, unique weapon types as well. But whereas Magic and Intelligence, you probably have, like, the best weapon options and the best damaging spells. And you probably have, like, the least amount of bosses that are, like, resistant to Magic. You're stealing his identity? For what reason? Because he actually has a girlfriend and you don't? You figure that's the only way you can actually get a girlfriend, by stealing someone else's identity that has one? Bloodlust, Frost, Rot, Death, Fire, Black Flame, Destined, Death. Yeah, they have more stuff, yeah. I don't think anybody's disagreeing with that. They get, like, almost every option. Especially if they include, like, the dragon incantations, which you kind of can, but, like, you kind of can't at the same time because they're mainly, like, for arcane builds. Should I even bother fighting this guy? This guy's, like, broken as fuck. He has way too much health. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. This guy's a fucking dick. You're a dick. You're just gonna kill me. I don't care. how broken this guy is. This motherfucker's like Rivers of Blood is built different. Okay. I forgot to pick up the fucking Somber 7, so I'm honestly just gonna fucking just drop it on my fucking character. Yui's ass cheeks? For what? What the fuck's going on? What do you want to be buried? Oh, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so 7, 8. I need to get a fucking the +9. God damn it, forgot. That wasn't even enough runes? Jeez, this is expensive. Let's get my +9. My Somber 9. Should I get the Somber 10 now? We'll kill Fire Giant first. It's probably gonna be easy. If we're struggling, we'll get the Somber 10. Where's the closest Somber 10? Is it like a Somber 10 in the mountaintops? I don't think so, right? Because like the Somber 10 I always get as the one off Mogwin's Palace, which I do by getting Vari's questline, which is not that long. But if there's like anything that's quicker. Bloodborne feels very different from Elden Ring. Yeah. Tis a different game. I mean, a lot of it's still like very similar. Like you still have to like click the circle button to dodge, and you click the R1 button to attack, and it's pretty much the entire combat. Pretty much. Some of the controls are going to be different because, like, you know, you click triangle to heal and stuff. I think it is. Haven't played it in a while.
No jump frown.
No jump, yeah. That one's definitely an L. You get used to it quick, and then you'll realize the similarities and stuff, and you'll be like, okay. It's not that different. Why can't you sell at every single, like, merchant? Every single merchant you should be able to sell. I'm sorry, that's just silly. That's just silly. You can't change the controls of healing. I just hate finite healing in general. I think it was stupid. They should never have done it, but they did anyway. Which is like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna use this, honestly. I need runes. But yeah, not being able to change up the controls is so stupid. Like, every single modern game should have that. I don't know why Bloodborne, even though it's like, what, 8 years old? But the thing is, like, every Armored Core game that they fucking made, you could, like, change up the controls. I was literally just playing Armored Core 3 the other day, and you can remap every single one of your fucking buttons. And it's like, how old of a fucking game? And then Bloodborne, you couldn't even do that. It's like, why do we go backwards with quality of life changes sometimes? Why? What? Am I stupid? I don't know what the fuck happened there. I don't know.
You're trash, kid.
I don't know. I don't know how to walk in a straight line, apparently. This game is hard. See, Fire Giant's the hardest boss. You can't even get to the boss fight itself. That's how hard it is. You can quit in Sekiro, but I don't know. It's not a Souls game. And honestly, bro, like, just call it a fucking Souls game. Like, who cares? Just call it a Souls game. You deflect... You click L1 and you click R1 to attack. It's the same shit. Come on now. Bosses have movesets. It's Souls-like combat. Who fucking cares? If not, like, it's just semantics, basically. Like, who cares? I'm always gonna call it a fucking Souls game because they made it, so... I'm gonna get fucked up here. Why did I do that? Am I stupid? Am I stupid? Normally he does it earlier so I can jump over it, and I was prepared to jump over it, and that never happened. I need new games to play. You need money to buy new games to play. That's what you need. Because I can recommend like 10 games right now at the top of my head, but you're not going to have money to buy any single one of them. True. He has the money? You finally sold your body? Nice. You should play the new Final Fantasy game. Have you played Hollow Knight? I don't think you played Hollow Knight, have you? You should definitely play that game. It's classic. Yep, this weapon sucks. It doesn't really suck. I'm just bad. Holy shit! Okay, let's concentrate. Let's concentrate. I've died like 3 times in the past 5 minutes. Let's concentrate now. Let's run this shit back. Let's get it right. I was gonna blame you guys for distracting me. Okay. First of all, why did he even do that attack? I'm just realizing, why did he even do that attack? Like, that's an attack that he should actually read when I'm far away. I don't understand. Better delete Elden Ring for more space? Yeah, go ahead. If you have, like, fast download speed, it's like, that's basically nothing. Just delete it, reinstall it again, you have all your saved data, it's fine. If it takes, like, an entire day to, like, re-download the games, then I guess it requires a bit more thought. I think I need more FP flasks. Anyway, that's fine. Let's figure this out. There we go. That's some big boy damage. I understand why, like, the Destined death effects and, like, the black flame effects sometimes, they don't really be decreasing the fucking HP until, like, you get to, like, the second phase. I don't know why that is. Because he's not taking 10% damage. This happened during my Black Knife run as well. There's a couple of bosses that work the exact same way. That have, like, second phases and stuff. I think Horaloo was one of them. I think. I'm not too sure. Spacing? Oh my fucking god. Anything this is missing is, like, more poise damage. And probably, like, a quicker recovery animation and probably less stamina as well. That'd be great. Oh, he's doing that attack again? Okay. That's fine. You can do that. I'm fine with this. Okay, that's... Okay. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. Let's heal up to full. Damn. Oh, I just got here, bro. Come on now. Do the follow-up? Why no follow-up? Oh my goodness me, he got fucking destroyed. Jesus. I thought I needed more FP flasks. Apparently not. Apparently not. Apparently damage over time, percentile damage over time against a boss that has a lot of HP is good. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? I switched to the Gold Scarab Talisman even though I already had it equipped. Interesting. You allowed us to distract you? Yeah. Oh my god! Jeez, bro. It's the second time I can't even walk straight. If only Night Maiden's Mist had the same effect, yeah, Night Maiden's Mist needs to get changed. What it should do is actually do a flat amount of damage and then actually have damage where it can scale off. Because it's only good at early game. I don't know why people are saying that it's actually good at end game as well when it's absolutely not. Because it only does like a flat 1500 damage, so it's like, that's nothing. It's literally nothing. Against end game enemies. It's good like early game, maybe mid game, and that's it. And that is it. Because I remember my sorcery tier list and I was like, I put this shit into the B tier or some shit. Because like, it's situational, good at early game, it's great, that's it. And the comment section's like, no, it's actually good at late game as well. I'm like, did you guys even use the spell at late game? And what will, like, you comparing the damage to it to make you think that it was actually decent? Because it's not. Anyway. Some people, like, find success with one spell and be like, it's amazing. It's the greatest thing ever made. 32 Vigor for Godskin Door, that's good enough. 11 flasks. I'd like plus 10. That's good enough too. Reduvia fans be like.
I have long.
I mean, Reduvia's like not as like.
Are you to
Reduvia's still good.
Very well. Let my.
Reduvia's still good. I just think there's like better options when you have like min-maxed. Until you get to like level 200 or something like that. Good for Renala first phase. Yeah, I did my Knights run. My Knights Sorceries only run. And yeah, that shit fucked her up in the bubble. That shit was good. I didn't even notice it until like I tried it out. I was like, what the fuck? It actually goes through the bubble. It's really cool. I ended up banning like the Knight's Comet because like the Knight's Comet just like destroyed everything. So I banned it throughout the run, but to at least give myself somewhat of a challenge. Why am I even still watching this cutscene? I have no idea. Anyway. So I did want to make a video ranking all of the boss weapons, all the Remembrance boss weapons. And I have a list. But there's a few things I still want to test out because I have like things like the Axe of Godric lower on the list, but I haven't actually done an entire playthrough with the Axe of Godric, so I actually might do that run next. And the Morgoth's Curse Sword, because the same reason that I don't really care much for Maliketh's Blackblade is very similar for the... Actually, not... Well, some of the overlapping reasons is that it consumes a lot of FP. Black Flame Tornado is on the list. It's on the list. We'll get to it, but there's a few things I want to do first. Deal Reduvia with White Mask and Exaltation is a recipe for disaster. I do not care for Power Stance Daggers at all. I do not care for Power Stance Daggers. Not a fan. I'd rather have, like, Claws. Because Claws that do bleed are, like, fucking honestly perform better than Power Stance and Daggers. But yeah. Because Reduvia like performs nicely because the Ash of War scales off your AR, which makes it good for like late game and if you like spec into like a lot of dexterity and stuff. But if you spec into more dexterity than Arcane, you're not going to get as much blood loss build up. So in that case, like throughout your first playthrough, I think you're just better off going with like a weapon that you can just put Bloodblade Ash of War onto, because it'll just end up doing more damage. Even like, you know, and the health regen thing is not even that big of a deal. And if you put like Bloodblade onto a weapon like a Katana or like a Nagakiba that has a fuck ton of range, and you actually hit with the weapon part itself, that really do be shredding some enemies. Because not only will it do more damage, it actually ends up doing more blood loss build up. Then like when a cult infused bleed weapon, it's gonna be way better than the Reduvia. Not even close. An Eclipse shuttle run? No, I have not. I was thinking about, I thought about it because like I think about every weapon doing a run with. Eclipse shuttle would be... You talking like the Ash of War only? Because that would be fucking borderline impossible. Actually, I think it is impossible because I think it does holy damage. Or just like using the weapon itself. Oh, you said Ash of War run. Okay, never mind. I think it's impossible, honestly. Because the Ash of War projectile gets like... I think it's holy damage. It's a long cast and I think it consumes a decent amount of FP. Any other game, it'd be fine, but in this game, you're just gonna die to like Fiery Giant and Godskin Doer, Maliketh and Radagon, because they're all resistant, somewhat resistant to Holy, and have a lot of health. Well, Maliketh doesn't have a lot of health, but he's 80% resistant to Holy. The Roll Ash thingy? What? The Lightning Ram? I've already done a run with the Lightning Ram. The Lightning Ram is actually really good. Like, really fucking good. There's a couple bosses where it was kind of trash, but... Hand to my best friend, she needs therapy? Damn. What's the point of Jawstring Grease? It's like a quicker cast. It's supposed to like quick cast. So like you use it straight away, because that's like the same animation as the, what do you call it? The Black Flame Blade spell. I don't really use them in this game because I don't craft in this game, but in Dark Souls 3, I use them all the time. They weren't called Jawstring, I forgot what they're called. But they were really good in those games. Because in PvP, you always had buffs. Anyway, Godskin Duo time. That's gonna be great. Fuck. That's an opening. Oh, that's not really much of an opening. Oh, yeah, no. That's not great. That's not great. You stay there way too long. I wish you could cancel it. Oh, fuck. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Because you just sit there and you just tank all the attacks. You don't get staggered, and then you just get melted. A Game of Thrones sword only run? Like, I don't know, what the fuck do you even do with that thing? It's just like a basic sword that gets like a buff that's like really only good for like early game. Or like level 1 runs. I shouldn't be using it here. I'm just gonna do it anyway. Ah, whatever. That worked out. That worked out. Separate. Nice. Oh, went over my head? Oh, let's fucking go. And then this guy came up from behind. Pause. Cool. Keep running. Don't throw the projectile. Just run. Do the follow-up? The one time you don't. Actually, it's fine. Oh, that's some big boy damage. I can't see. He knocked over the fucking pillar then. I was like... Oh, it's... I fucked up my shit. Go on. I was gonna use it. Fuck you. Yeah, that was to be expected, honestly. Let me use this. Don't summon your friend. Just give me that good attack that gives me a decent opening. You're actually just the biggest dick, I swear to God. I'm gonna use it again, fuck you. Oh, this is so not good. I mean, it's gonna fuck him up. It's gonna be fine. What the fuck, dude? That was stupid. I had a feeling... Because I had no stamina after I used that second attack. It consumes a lot of stamina. Okay, cool. When the death is destined, yes. It do be like that. Are we going Hollow Knight? What's this for? Come this way. I'm not gonna risk that. Slim Shady and Fatso? Yes. Come on, dude. Bro! We were together for like 10 seconds. You didn't give me a single opening? Not a single attack. That gave me an opening. And now you're gonna run together again. Bro, separate. You go this side, you go this side. It's pretty simple math. Don't do the follow-up. Don't do it. Nice. Oh, I can't use it there either. Nice. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I respect that. I'm dead. You click certain buttons. They do a certain attack when you're doing that. I don't think I can put this into the S tier. I don't think I can. I think it still stays at the A tier.
Your trash, kid.
It's just too long, and it's like 40 FP as well. I mean, 30 FP when you had the carrying Philly Good Crest. And you're doing holy damage. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Like, it fucked up the Fire Giant, which is great. I missed, bro. Because you get a lot of hyper armor. And you don't be getting staggered for these attacks. And you have a long animation. These guys do their entire combo. Then it fucks you up. And it's not the only boss where this should happen, so I'm dead. See, that's exactly why, because that was an opening there. But it's an opening if you have like a charged heavy attack, not this Ash of War. Bruh. Will you do merch? Where is the merch? I don't have merch. What fucking ID should was merch? Do I have to do everything in this house? Tax advisor. What's going on, bro? How things? That's why the incantation is better. The range. Yeah, but that does pure holy damage. This actually does like mostly physical. So the damage itself is actually going to be a lot better. But yeah, the range is definitely probably the reason as to why I prefer the black knife over even that. Even that's also pure holy damage, but because that's like the one plus side to this thingy, is that it's the only form of Destined death that's not pure holy damage. I don't have an opening. There's no opening. Stop. Played Cult of the Lamb. I was gonna play that one. That was a game that I was gonna play. I heard that it was like somewhat repetitive on the reviews. Like, jeez, dude. I click the button and I just die. I should go with the fat guy first, honestly. He'll probably give me more of, like, give me longer openings. And the thing is, when like the fat guy has like certain attacks, he probably staggers you quickly. Because he does that slamming attack and that will stagger me straight away. Honestly, the fact that this thing actually gets hyper armor is actually like a bad thing. Because it's such a long animation. Repetitive is not a problem, you play the same game every day. Repetitive in terms of like a gameplay sense, how like it feels the exact same. I'm playing with like different weapons that make it feel different. Doing different challenge runs. If I was like playing if I were playing Elden Ring every single day with like a regular playthrough and a regular build, then it would get boring. Oh my goodness me. Timing. Nice. Nice. Go do your second phase. Oh, that was so stupid. That was so dumb. That was the dumbest thing I've ever done. That was so dumb. That was like top 10 dumbest things I've ever done. And with this game as well, like, I have a YouTube channel, so I could do the most repetitive shit and, oh, you actually timed that perfectly? With the death sound? I didn't notice. Good job. Good job. I'm happy. Your entire life purpose. Yep. Yep. If it does that attack, I'm just dead. Imagine the builds for Liza P, the thrusting greatsword. Yeah, that shit's insane. Shit is insane. Now, Liza P is going to be really good. And I heard news that they're actually going to fix up the dodge to probably, like, make it better, I guess. I don't know. I saw, like, an article or some, like, statement saying that they're going to fix the dodge. I don't know what fix the dodge means. But the words used were fix the dodge. My hope for fixing the dodge means that they actually give it more iframes. And probably, like, make it a bit more fluid. Because it's like a very short range dodge that doesn't really get much iframes. So it's pretty jank. Oh, that is so not good. That's so long, bro. He used his first attack, a second attack, then he did the charged attack, and it still got off. That's crazy. That was like a granny hill standing for the first time in 20 years. Yeah, the length... Make it a bit... I don't know. If it is made like the Bloodborne dodge, you'd be fine. Not exactly like that, but something similar. To where like it has like a little bit of pep in his step, you know what I'm saying? A good designed fight, yeah. I mean, I don't think it's really recommended to use... Oh my god. I mean, the good thing about that attack is that it staggers me, so... Nice. Nice, that's nice. Normally I punish that, but I can't. Fuck. Nice. Nice. Oh, no shot, dude. Dodge. Oh, fuck. We're good. Oh my goodness me. Can you lock onto him, please? Why does everything get like a shockwave that staggers you? Bro, can you like, please? Oh, you dick. Okay. He didn't give me a single fucking... He gave me one opening, but I got staggered. Bro. He's still not even doing it. He's still not doing like the big attack. Why not? He's just gonna throw projectiles, I guess. Oh my god. At least they're alternating and not doing it at the same time. What'd I do? Okay. We're gonna have to come back this way. Come over here. Come, come, come. Yeah. Thank you. Where was that the entire fight? Can do your second phase. Not today, buddy. Not today. Oh, that was fucking perfect spacing. Go on. I'm just gonna go for it, fuck you. That's fine. That's fine. Let me use this. I thought I could outrun that shit. Oh my god. That wasn't opening up. How does he have that much fucking range, dude? That's crazy. That's someone fucking... I should just dodge that from now on, because it's so... Oh, jeez, dude. The fact that both of those hits... Oh my goodness me. That must have just like scraped the hairs on my back. That's just wild shit. That's just fucking wild. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. I fucking had him. They were dead. And then I just didn't fucking dodge. Like, there's no way that shit comes out that fucking fast. And that's just like a roll catching as well. Because you have to like dodge it at the perfect fucking time. You have to like preemptively fucking dodge it because like you can't react to that shit because it's so fucking fast. But when if you do manage to react to it, you're still gonna get roll caught. I wish this didn't have hyper armor. I really wish it didn't. I really wish it did not have hyper armor. Okay. I mean, the hyper armor is good for PvP, I guess. That's kind of cool. You guys are just the worst. We take this. Like, when I land my weapon on the ground... Oh my god, he perfectly fucking roll caught me, dude. perfect roll catch. Why isn't it when I land my weapon on the ground, it doesn't do the fucking... It's not guaranteed to do the follow-up attack? I didn't get that. They hate me. Like, if it's not guaranteed to do the follow-up after I land my weapon on the ground, why can't I cancel it then? Why can't I cancel it? We're just gotta be more patient, I guess. And honestly, fuck this, use it now. Come on. Come on. Like, see that roll catches? You have to like dodge when you get close to him to dodge that attack, but he's just gonna get roll caught straight away. See, not even like these bosses are just not designed well. Even like by themselves, they're really not designed well. Bruh. I never knew this was gonna be like this. I thought it was gonna be easier than this. I should have guessed. I should have guessed that it was gonna be like this. As soon as I realized you could like tank the entire fucking thing. Like, why does this get hype armor but the other shit doesn't? Not a fan. Just one boss. Just one boss. I can't do that anymore. We're not gonna do that anymore. We're not doing that anymore. We're never gonna fucking attack out in the open. We just don't get an opening. There's an opening there, but not for this Asher War because it's so fucking long. No, not happening. Let's get behind cover and do it. I died that fast that my rune spawned outside the boss room. That's pathetic. I'm behind the wall. Why are you throwing projectiles?
Your try, Scud.
See how fast that shit comes out? And if I dodged it, I would have got roll caught. This skinny guy's a fucking cocksucking... It's fine. All is well. All is well. See what the fuck I'm talking about? Oh, I'm dead. It's just... Okay, maybe what I should do... If I like lock onto them on like the other side of the pillar, which is like kind of impossible, I want to see if the projectile part of it can actually go through the pillar and hit them still. Like it does decent damage to them, which is great. What's my strength at? 40. Oh, I can't see anything. Oh my god. Bro. Okay, if you're not gonna fucking move. Thank god he missed that attack. Oof, okay. Why do you do that? He's like, he knows exactly where the fat guy is and he always uses that attack to just like go fucking next to him. When I want you guys to separate. And he's doing the second phase now? Why? I can't see what the fuck's happening. Okay, run back, heal, at full health. You didn't do the follow-up. No. Please go onto my side. Oh, thank God. Thank God, okay. Do the follow-up. See, that's what you're supposed to do every time. Well, I'm just fucking shit at this game. That's my own fault. That's my own fault. I had the fucking perfect opening, then I fucking rolled too early. Like, I rolled to the side. When I rolled to the side, I shouldn't get hit by that attack anyway, but I still do. I think because the pillar was in the way, then I didn't really roll much to the side. I don't fucking know. It was some bullshit, I guess. I thought this run was gonna be fucking super easy. No. Of course, Godskin Doer has different plans for your boy. What if I use it through this? Aha. That did no damage. 416. But I still hit him. Nice. Three, two, one. Oh, this is not good. Go over my head. Oh, let's go. Nice. That was clean. That was clean. Has to be my favorite boss? Yes. I love these guys so much. Everything about them, they're just perfect. I can't think of a single flaw, honestly. Really? He broke both of my pillars. Oh my God, I hit the fucking fat guy, now he's like running at me fast as well now. Oh, that's so stupid. Look how fucking this guy is whole assing. Oh, this is so not good, dude. What the fuck do I do here? Okay, I just gotta like kite them all the way back here. I just gotta hope the skinny guy outruns him, even though this fat guy is just like... This is like the big not good. Like, accidentally hitting one of them is always tragic. Because it is aggro. So you always gotta go for like one first. There we go. Nice. Go on, give me good attack. Come, bro, these are not openings. These are not the openings that I want. That's the one that I want. Thank you. Nice. That's fine, we take those. Into your second phase. No, he's not going to do the second phase. It's fine. It's fine. All is well. I'll give you further back. Do your stomach thrust? Okay, that works too. That's fine, as long as he died. As long as he died. You, my friend, are a certified dick. I gotta stay at full health like the entire fucking fight. Come on, dude. Where's the openings? Oh, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. Fuck! Why? That's a GG. It's a GG. Actually, actually, if he summons his friend, bro. I have one flask left though. I have one flask left. No, I have none flasks. I have no flasks. Dodge that. If he summons his friend, I can do this. Why would you do it now? Die! Easy game. Easy game. Thank God actually still does damage. Thank God it still does damage after you run out of FP.
Can I get a higher?
Oh, yeah.
This is a part of the challenge runs, okay? Is when you actually, you know, have low vigor, okay? Because that's like speedrun through the game. You have minimal vigor. It adds towards the challenge. It's fun that way. Who needs vigor anyway? As I'm going to level up some now. I mean, the good thing is I don't need any more mind or endurance or faith. But like using this weapon has like a lot of stat investment. A lot of stat investment. Because you have to level up endurance to like wield armor. Because you need to be able to tank attacks. And it has like, it consumes a lot of stamina. Like one cast is like 60% of my stamina bar. And obviously you need mines because it consumes 40 FP. And it has a 20 faith requirement as well. So it's like... Bruh. This is where the challenge begins? Yeah, sure. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Fuck. Not good. The big not good. Good thing is, there is a talisman here that I can benefit off. Because at the moment, I just had the fucking gold scarab talisman on. I wasn't really benefiting off anything. I didn't even know why I had that on to begin with. Yeah. Because the thing is, maliketh hits really hard. Good thing is that this actually does a lot of physical damage, which is nice. I can get a +10 up in here though. I get my Somber 10, so that's cool. But maliketh, he has like a lot of openings, but they don't last very long. I mean, honestly, anything in this game doesn't really give you long enough opening to actually use this weapon skill. I hate the birds here. I really genuinely despise them. Doing Draconic? No. Right, these birds are built different, honestly. Thankfully, maliketh doesn't have much health. But he's 80% resist to holy, so my damage is not going to be great. Bro, if you could, like, cancel it, that'd be fine. Because I'd gladly just do this, but it's using the first part of the weapon skill. I'd honestly probably be fine that way. Anyway, should be fine. Should be fine. See, why do we get those things as like throwing knives? That'd be cool. Bruh. The good thing about having not much... Oh my god. By not having much vigor. Much health. Oh! Bro. I wanted to like dodge his attacks and then... Bro, he's built different! And I'm still getting like fucking projectiles from like the other side of the room. Go away. Damn, I only did half his health and I'm still getting hit? I won. That was harder than most bosses in the game. Holy shit. Why was that shit so fucking hard? These birds, man, if the US funded training birds, like the ones here in the mountaintops, save so much money for needing predator drones. Honestly. Honestly. Okay, let's see how this goes. Maliketh, Blackblade versus Maliketh. Depending on how these next few bosses go, I don't think it actually gets an S tier. Because it's better than I thought in terms of its damage, because I thought it was actually going to be doing pure holy damage, but it actually does scale off your AR, which is mainly physical. For the first two parts of it, at least. But the animation is way too fucking long. You just get hit. Too much. Too much. And 40 FP as well, I don't think so. And obviously you're doing split holy damage with the weapon itself, if you do decide to use it, so like... And it's a colossal sword, so the moveset's not really the greatest, although the crouching attacks are kind of goated. So I don't think it gets an S tier. At the moment I put it at like a low A tier when I did my previous tier list. After playing with it, I think it still stays there at a low A tier, but for like different reasons though. Maybe just like a middle A tier, because it can still shred a bunch of enemies. Yeah, we'll see how... The run's not over yet. Run's not over yet. Still gotta test it out against these bosses. He gave me an opening long enough. Too bad the second phase Maliketh is not gonna work the same way. We'll test it out against these next few bosses, and then probably Millennia as well, and we'll come to a definitive conclusion. I love you, though. Thank you for giving me a good opening. Thank you for dodging my attacks, though. You're a dick. Okay, now can we go to the second phase? Let's run this back. I have to use like super early, otherwise I'm gonna get fucking clapped, which I already did, so that's cool. I mean, thankfully, Maliketh actually hits you hard enough to where you can actually get staggered, so I'm not gonna get fucked up. It actually might not be as bad as Gods can do it. Do the follow-up. Thank you. No, mine's better. This is how you do it, idiot. Fuck. I gotta heal up here. Should I use it? Fuck it, why not? Oh, he's gonna do the double swipe. Oh, hit me to the right. Nice. Perfect spacing. Sometimes he does the double swipe there, or that one. Finally some good RNG. Oh, GG. GG. Oh, he knocked me out of the range. Wow. Okay, now GG. I thought he was gonna land here. I'm dead. Saved. Do the follow-up? No follow-up? Whatever. Don't know. Easy game. Easy game. He's in shock seeing his weapons, like, what the fuck? What happened? I'm Marika's dog now. I lick her toes. Wait, what? I don't know. People besides got no openings. This guy has plenty of openings, like a lot of openings. Pro tip, don't fight him at a range. Just fight him up close the entire time. He has plenty of openings. You just have to memorize them, which is like hard because like a lot of the bosses have like these complex movesets. But he has lots of openings. When he does like that backflip attack, that's an opening you just have to predict where it is. So you cannot be in front of him when he does that. The attack where he does like a little backflip and like a charging attack, you just like, all you do is just strafe to the right and you have a free attack. The one where he's slamming down, that's a bit like annoying because he has like 2 different attacks that he does that when he's like slamming down two-handed the weapon.
Hi 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 hi.
This motherfucker wants to get timed out.
But
But with that attack, when he's slamming down, sometimes you can punish it. But most of the time, he actually does a follow-up attack where he does like the same Ashy War as this, pretty much. Does the same attack of this weapon skill. And when that happens, you gotta predict it and like dodge it. So whereas most of the time, you can't really punish the initial 2-slam attack just in case he does the follow-up. Which is like kind of like random, which I don't really like about a lot of these bosses that have these randomized attacks. Because plenty of the times, they'll have like a 50-50 where sometimes they'll do it and sometimes they don't. And it's like, well, like I could have just punished it, but then this time he didn't do it. Then when you go to punish it and he does do it, then you're just like fucking gonna get one shot. So. And when he does like double swipe attack, you just dodge one time to his back left and then you get a free attack off as well. So it's really cool. Anyway, Gideon. Mid-boss fight.
To become Elden Lord.
He's about to get the clap.
But alas,
Oh, this.
she'll take the
Was that guaranteed?
for us. That we
Maybe it is. Or he just doesn't know how to dodge. Either way, terrible boss fight. Oh god, it's so good fighting this guy that's not at level 1. It's so great. Gets abused by posture breaks? Yeah, he does.
Don't forget to smash the like button if you guys are against domestic violence.
Guy couldn't even use Law of Causality, right? I still cannot believe like that Law of Causality has not received a singular buff. That is actually like terrible. Deserved? Yeah, it does. Revenge for all of my level 1 runs, honestly. Sometimes, like, when you're fighting Gideon, it's either, like, incredibly fucking difficult or, like, incredibly easy. There's, like, never an in-between. Never an in-between with these challenge runs. The only good thing about Gideon is that it gives you a decent amount of runes to level up before, like, the final bosses, I guess. Did I level up my weapon to max? It's still a +9. Bruh. You eat beans? Yeah, beans are okay, I guess. What's up with beans? Got a problem with fucking beans? Okay, sell, 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 sell. Max. What's the problem with beans? Beans are good? Yeah, I think beans are decent, right? I don't mind beans. Okay. What do Australians call jelly beans? We call them jelly beans. Pretty unique concept, I know. This entire time, I didn't have my faith tier on. I don't understand why I never put on my crystal tiers. I always forget. I always forget. It's at the end of the fucking game. It's a bit too late now, but... It wouldn't have been that much more of a difference in damage, but it would have been nice. It would have been like 5 to 10% more damage, honestly. One thing it does do is like save me from switching my talismans around. Okay, consume that one, enter here, switch back to this talisman. Easy fight incoming. Not really. Oh, I didn't walk properly because I'm stupid. Honestly, that consumed FP. Okay, let's start that. Let's run that back. Let's run that back. Start again. Okay, do the follow-up. No, that's fine. You didn't have to do the follow-up. That's fine. You didn't have to. He doesn't like potatoes. They're like the most versatile fucking food on the entire planet. Everybody likes potatoes. I didn't want to roll, it's fine. Duck underneath it, and both? Oh, that's fine. Ah, whatever. Whatever. Do the spin? You're not doing the spin, and I don't like that you don't do the spin sometimes, and it's really annoying. It's like you know. Just do it. Thank you. Stay still. That works. See, that's what you should be doing every time. That makes the fight so much more enjoyable. I'm not gonna bother punishing that attack. Just do the thing one more time. Do the slam. Why that one? Not that one. The other one. Actually, what I'm gonna do is actually go back to... Oh, shit. I probably should have reallocated my flasks. Okay, I'm gonna heal up here. This has been like an L fight, I'm not gonna lie. Out of all the fights, this is definitely one of them. Do the spin. Thank you. Okay, now do your second phase. Now do your second phase. Okay, now do it for real. Okay, now you can do it now, right? Surely you're gonna do it. Okay, now he's giving me the attack. So you should have given me this at the beginning of the fight. But now when you're actually scripted to do the second phase, you're a dick. So normally I'd punish that, but I ran out of FP. Why didn't it do the follow-up? Oh, I can't stand this game sometimes. This weapon skill is so silly. You have to like wait like a whole second. It should just be guaranteed. After your weapon lands, it should guarantee to come out. Oh, I wanted to punish that. Dodge. Nice. I have one flask left. Nice. I'm probably gonna get clapped here, but who cares? There's no way the follow-up didn't actually happen. Okay, let me drink. Okay, let me just use this. More damage. Okay, stay still. Don't move. Nice. That's guaranteed? How is that guaranteed? Oh my god. How does he like to smack me with his fucking hand and I get a guaranteed stomp attack? What? What the fuck? I was just like, fuck you. What? Damn. Can we get like a pimp slap Asher War that makes him stagger for that long? Amount of combos you can do in PvP if we had like a pimp slap Asher War. That's crazy. The fuck? Okay, give me the good opening, please. Okay, now I'm gonna run back, and then I'm gonna run forward, and you're gonna throw your weapon. Thank you. Oh my, I had the good opening as well. Everything was perfect. It missed the first attack, and I still didn't dodge because I'm stupid. Because I'm stupid. Bro, can you please? For the love of God. Thank you. Nice. Just gonna stay full health. I'm just gonna use it, fuck you. Okay, that was not the play. Not the play. Zero patience. Do it. I'm gonna get fucked up here. Am I fat rolling? It looked like I was fat rolling for a bit. I don't know why the fuck. The animation looked a bit odd. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna use it. I don't care. Oh, and I missed my roll. That was actually a good timing to use that attack as well, and I just missed my roll because I'm stupid. Because normally I roll the second attack, and then it puts me in a good position to dodge the third one. I never actually like trying to purposely get hit by the second one. Anyway. But that's actually the strat there. That is actually the strat. So when he does that attack, just run around him and use it. Because like the second hit actually does stagger me to where it cancels my animation. And it doesn't do much damage, so. It is pretty decent stuff. Oh, it missed. It missed. And then, wow. Bro. Almost fucked it up again. That was almost very dangerous. Fuck it. Why does it when you do that attack? I always have like no fucking FP. Second phase, please. Oh, I had to get hit beforehand. Oh. What terrible spacing. Oh my god. Did I sprint at the beginning of that second phase? I don't know what I was doing there. I should just like walk around him. Cause I tried to be close enough to where I could actually hit with the Asher Wards. I was probably fine. I was probably fine. I don't know why I walked forward a bit there. That was dumb. That was the doo-doo dum-dum. It'd be nice if this thing actually did more poise damage. If I could actually like posture break, that'd be really cool. I don't think I've posture broken a single thing in this game. With this weapon skill. I don't think it's happened yet. I do not think it's happened yet. Wait, hold on. Thank you. Gonna use it, why not? That's the fact that he just... Oh. That's fine. That's okay. Nice, second phase. Nice. Okay, let's do this right this time. I probably should have. Yeah. I'm just gonna use it again. Hopefully it does that attack. That's fine. How does that hit me, dude? What the fuck? Just gonna use it. Oh, well, that's not good. That's not fucking good. Oh, I'm alive! And then I get hit by a delayed attack that I always dodge! What's wrong with me? I had a feeling that was gonna fucking happen. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. I swear I never get... Oh my god. I swear I never get hit by that delayed attack. But the one time I do is when I'm fucking one shot after. I'm throwing so hard right now. What a major throw. Bro, this fucking weapon skill is ass. Holy shit, dude. Let me cancel this shit, bro. Fuck me. Bro, throw your weapon, dude. Just do it every time. I don't understand why you don't. Oh, you're such a fucking cock. It's fine. All is well. All is well. Okay, let me just drink this shit. I drank it ages ago. That's fine. Thank you. Elden base, I don't think Elden base is too bad, right? He actually gives you like long openings. He just runs around all the fucking time. Please just land. Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. I'm not gonna attack there. No follow-up? Just do it every time. Stop not doing a follow-up. Please. I hate him. I really do hate him sometimes. Now you do that one. That's the one I care for the least. I probably should attack him after that, honestly. Because I have an opening afterwards that's longer than the one beforehand. And I don't get punished there. So what I should have done is actually drank and then used it. Who cares? Who cares? Nice. Let me drink my juice. Thank you. Okay, stay still. Oh, nice. I have to heal up here. That was dumb. That was just dumb. I can't buff here as well. Jeez, dude. That was so silly. Oh, got it off. Nice. You know what? Fuck you. What? I win. The one time I actually wanted to tank attacks. Easy win. Pick in your back. Nice. Okay, let's consume this bad boy, because I don't need that shit. Easy. Never leave you again? Why does anybody leave me in the first place? Joker, what's going on, bro? How are things? How are things, my guy? Millennia might be a pain. I didn't think Millennia will be a pain because at least you can stagger her. I think she can get staggered, which is fine. We'll see, actually. We'll see. I'm not going to say anything. We'll find out. Actually, I probably need some more FP.
What do you use, my guy?
Hair products do you use? I was going to say something mean, but you're just being nicer. It's just mousse. It's just mousse. I wanted to make a your mom joke, but like, I don't know. It wasn't the time or place, I guess. It's just regular ass mousse. And success. Like the animal moose? Yeah. I jack off an actual moose. And I use the cum. And put it inside of my hair. Alrighty, Radigon. How much damage are we doing? That's damage. Can I use an attack here? How much Oh, went over my head? Oh, that's huge. That's huge! That is huge damage. S tier Ash of War? Over my head again? Oh, that's great. That's why Radagon's the best. Now he's gonna do the fucking other attack. Is it gonna hit him still? Oh. I don't think I would have had enough time to attack there. So we're gonna do it afterwards instead. That's nice. You can't punish that because it has bullshit ass fucking hitboxes. That one in particular does for some reason. I don't know why. Easy game. Wow. Let's go. Tell me where, please. Where what? What do you mean? Oh my, the damage! Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. That sick sweatshirt. I got it from fucking place called Culture Kings. I got it on an online store. The brand is called Lost Kings. I think it's like Tiger's brand. You know Tiger? Yeah, that dude. The rapper. He's kind of mid, not gonna lie. Oh my god, I'm dead. It's either you dodge backwards when he's far away or you dodge into it when you're close. You can't dodge into it when you're far away. That's not how it works. Lost Kings, Lost Kings. Anyway, if you can stay still for this attack. Oh, I have no stamina. Fuck. Well, he did stay still. He did what I wanted him to do. He did listen. This boss is actually fucking good for this fucking weapon. Because like every other boss thus far, this animation has been gone for so long that you never get an opening. But this boss has very long openings, which is nice. But he does swim around all over the place. I love not being at level 1 and having to worry about fucking Elden stars. It's so great. It's honestly because you can just ignore it. The best way to counter Elden stars in PvE and PvP is just ignore it. That's what you do. Unless you're at level 1, then you're just fucked. Then you're just fucked. I think Astel is just as bad as this boss. I don't think so. I think they're both the same, honestly. Why does like the follow-up part consume stamina as well? I didn't get it. Wait, let me drink this. Thank you. But honestly, I don't mind either one of them, honestly. Like, I did talk about Elden Beast being like one of the worst bosses in the game. But he's not that bad. All you have to do is start the animation and it's guaranteed? Damn! Hiya! Anyway, that's how you beat the game only using Destined Death of the Black Blade, maliketh Black Blade in particular. So yeah. Wasn't that bad. I thought it was actually going to be a lot easier than that, but it ended up being a lot harder because... yeah, animation's too long. I'm not sure if I put it into the S tier. It's good against like a bunch of different stuff. It's good against large bosses, it seems. But test out against Plaza Deus Ex, actually. Now that you have a fuck ton of strength. But still split holy damage. How did you get it early? I used cheat engine. I mean, I used skill. Being that I'm not fucking stupid, I'm not going to run all the way to Plaza Deus Ex. So we're going to use some good old, what's the word? Skill. That's the one. Oh, I hit him with a light attack. Game over. That's fine, who cares? Reset the run. Start again. Oh my god, I actually tanked the fucking lightning attack? That's insane. I thought that lightning attacks do so much poise damage. No, come back, come back, come back, come back. Oh, okay, so against large bosses, it gives them the clap. It just fucks them up, okay. Because Fire Giant got destroyed, this guy's getting destroyed, Elden Beast got destroyed. Godskin Deal was an absolute pain in the dick. Godfrey wasn't the most fun experience either. Maliketh was okay, I guess. Yeah, he's just... Yeah, this is not good for him. Oh, how did that miss? It's gonna stay at full health. I like first phase Garank. Do you? I think it's kind of mid. This is very basic. I love this boss so much. I love this boss fight. I love having to chase him forever. It's so cool. I was gonna do this shit. Oh. Oh. We're safe. All is well. And that's how you win, boys. That's how you do it. Easy game.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
Let's consume this shit because I don't need those shits anymore. Let's go kill Millennial. Let's go kill Millennial. I need like fucking 2,000 runes. Can I make a poll? Yeah, go ahead, Annika. Well, it's not letting me fucking go open up the map all the way over there, so what I'm gonna have to do now is go to... not here, fast travel to the Halig tree. Okay, cool. How do? I don't know. I don't know how to fucking do it. I'm not a mod. I don't know how to do it. I just work here. Okay, Millennia time. We're at level 113. We're just like at level 70 like 10 minutes ago. I didn't mean to do that twice. We're stacking golden vow, boys. Whatever. Who cares? Who cares? I completely forgot that's how the start of the fight works. Oh yeah, we're fine. Oh yeah, we're fine. Oh, we're not fine. Damn, she gets so much health back. Oh, I hate this. It's so silly. Why does she get so much health back? It's so much health for that one attack. Is she gonna do waterfowl dance? She gets like yeeted with that shit. That's funny. I mean, it could be worse. She could be doing like bleed or some like damage over time effect or like some black flame effect. I don't fucking know. She could throw projectiles. There could be a second Millennia. It could be a worse boss fight. Fuck her hyper armor. Okay, that's great. Let me drink this. So I'm gonna have to like trade out with her. Because if I use this first one, it's staggered. Then I can use the second one, then she gets yeeted, which is great. I'm actually gonna dodge. I can only do it after opening, so I can't just do it when she's on the ground. That's okay though. Ready going back pretty quick? Yeah, who knows how the second phase is gonna go. That's fine. That works. That works. That works. Oh, it's because it's a fucking damage over time effect that she... Oh, I hate this game. She can't actually die to a damage over time effect in the second phase. It's like killing her with a riposte. It's because there was a bug to where she like dies straight away. And like you skip her second phase. Is she gonna do waterfall dance? I don't know. Her kick actually does that much damage? Poise damage? I could like tank attacks of like Radagon and shit like that, but I couldn't tank a singular kick of Millennia? That's crazy. I'm not complaining. Honestly, it's a good thing that she can cancel my attack. She gets yeeted with this shit. Okay. So Millennia is another good one. Her kick, I know her kicker is hyper armor, but I'm saying she actually breaks my hyper armor. She's breaking my hyper armor when she does that. Like, literally, there were attacks from Godfrey and with hitting with his weapon and Radagon as well. Oh my gosh, she still gets yeeted. That's great. That didn't even break my hyper armor, but her kick did. So her kick actually does more stagger damage than a Radagon and fucking Godfrey heavy attack, which is funny. Her kick is very powerful. Well, that's not good. Saved. If I was at level 1, that'll be fucked. Should I use it there? No. Right up. Jump up. GG. GG. Good fight. Well, confirmed that, yeah. Maliketh's Black Blade is good against Millennia as well. Good against Millennia. Okay. It's probably not a low A tier, it's probably a high A tier. Probably a high A tier. Watch 12 seconds of this.